What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome to another live stream. Hope you guys are crushing it today. We're doing some call-ins, so it's difficult to do actual call-ins. So if you want, shoot me a voice message on Instagram, and I'll play it to the stream, and then I'll answer. This prevents two things. You can't troll the stream, and I don't have to worry about pressing end, and it gives me time to I don't actually have to respond to the voice message. I can respond to you because you're watching the stream. Shohel, what's up, dude? Joshua, what's up, man? Dude, you're always here, bro. Where are you at? How you able to do this? I'm so confused. Oh, my live stream yesterday got demonetized, and I was like, why? So I put it for a manual review, and they gave it back, but that was scary. So scary. Anyways, how you guys doing? So just shoot me a message on Instagram. I should probably put that on screen, right? Let me do that. Michael, what's up? Wolfie, Ali, mobile notifications. You're at work. I would hang out, but I'm busy. You gotta re-download Instagram. Stop. Dude, what's up, dude? Heard YouTube is being... YouTube does YouTube. They got to care about their advertisers. They care more about advertisers. How can I call you? So just leave me a voice message on Instagram and I'll play it to the stream and then I'll respond to you on the stream. I used to do Zoom calls with actual phone numbers, but that didn't work very well because I had a waiting room and I had to bring people in and do live stream daily. Yeah, I try to do one live stream, one video every day. Road to 100K subscribers. That's the goal here. So since YouTube seems to like my videos right now, better capitalize on that. Yep. Hi from London. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm from Bangladesh. Yeah, morning stream. Yeah, I think that's what works best. Or people put me on their car commute. I don't know how that works. Let me put my Instagram on the stream here. It's just at Joshua Fluke. It's nothing fancy. Shout out from the coding phase community. Hey, what's up, man? Tell Joe I'm not ghosting. But he would, you got to capitalize on that momentum because that's how YouTube works. What's this, Karina? So just shoot me a message on Instagram and I'll play it on the stream and we can talk. I think that's kind of engaging. It's also a cheesy way for me to grow the Instagram. So here you go. Shoot me a DM. Where do I put this? On my face? That's a good spot. Buenos dias. Keep it up. He's gonna call you. Yeah, I don't know about all that. It's nothing personal. Riley, what's up, man? How y'all doing? Or you could just call me the tech lead. I got more soda than the tech lead does. He's got his can and his little glass. I got 44 ounce here. What up? It's actually Coke Zero. Don't worry. Oh, fake sugar. Fake sugar is worse than real sugar. Have I done any Laravel? A little bit. What happened to yesterday's stream? Yesterday's stream. It got shut off because my computer was overclocked because I was rendering a video and I forgot to take the overclock off and then it just decided it was done. Did I miss your game dev stream? I missed the game dev stream too. So don't even worry about it, Riley. Hey guys, just join. Taking any calls yet? The calls are gonna go through Instagram and then I'll play it on stream on speaker and then everyone can hear the question and then it gives us time to respond. So it's up there. Appreciate the live streams. Hey, no worry. Coding is hard. It definitely is. It can be challenging for all of us. It can be. It is challenging. What am I saying? It can be. Sent a voice message just now. Got you, man. Here we go.
Hey Joshua, could you just tell us about a project that really uses API all the way and something that would give you a good grasp about APIs? That would be great. if you had any project in mind. Thanks.
Yeah, so you don't really need something super fancy. What's Vanchik Kovora? You don't really need something fancy there. You could just use Giphy API and make a Git. That's what I did. Just use Giphy API. It just makes you sign in, get a little key. You plug that key into the API endpoint, and then, boom, pull in some GIFs. I don't know any APIs off the top of my head where you can like post data to a website, but could be good. You could, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I like GIFs because I like memes. So Giphy's fun and it's easy. You want to see how to do it? I can show you guys how to do it. Well, it's not going to populate the screen, but like. So wait, what's the number? So just call the Instagram. Leave a voice message on the Instagram, and I'll play it back. Just started a business intel job, intelligence day. Oh, nice, dude. I think that's probably a lot of SQL. Any review of resume? Maybe in a video, or if you want, you could support the channel. And by support the channel, it's my dad's rent. I'd stay up, but I gotta go. Gotta work. Okay. Have a great night. I'm here to hit the thumbs up. Keep hustling. Hey, yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, maybe hit thumbs up. What's after advanced Java? Maybe more advanced Java. I don't know. Yeah, what's after advanced? Expert? Master Java? I'm not sure. Review my website. Yeah, if you want to support the channel, sure. Otherwise, I'll just do it in a video. Because I want to get to the questions, you know. It's nothing. It's not. I'm not trying to be a douche, okay? I'm sorry. Hey, man, can you give me... Okay, well, here's a DM. It's not a voice message. It just says, hey, man, can you give me some communication skill tips? I'd love to give you some communication skill tips. In what way? We talking relationship advice? Talking to your manager advice? I think what has worked for me recently is discovering that the less I care, and like not what... I mean, of course I care what people think. Everyone does, but the less I care about like how I take myself serious, I think the better I come. Like, I don't know, it's easy for me to make videos. People are like, wow, you're authentic, and I'm like, I'm just weird, and you're like, no, you're real, and I'm like, I'm weird, but okay. Sorry, I'm not trying to ghost questions. Love your vids. Let me take a second here to just welcome everybody for a second, because I forgot to do that. WebTech, welcome. Harish, Koga, Ashwin, Wolfie, Noble, Kodali, Aviv. Karina's not here anymore, probably. The Truth, Mishu, Monia, Alex, Mr. Software. Charisma on Command is the best YouTube channel. I think it depends. There's different types of charisma. You have the really loud kind of charisma. They really kind of like loud, go get it. You have the F like for fun kind of charisma. You have this charisma of an absence is actually presence. I don't know. Read the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, and you'll know the different kinds of charisma. If you have all 48 Laws of Power in that book, like if you have all 48 traits, I don't think you'd be a very pleasant person to be around personally. Even the author says that. But those are just different traits people have. Very Machiavellian. That's how you say it. Anyways. F for the lurkers. Oh yeah, if you're here, hello. So invest in real estate. What's up, dude? Not much. I'm just taking some calls on Instagram or voice messages so I can play it and we can interact. I think that's more fun. The thing with investing in real estate is that you have to have enough money to make a down payment on a house. And then you have to have credit good enough for the bank to give you a loan. And then you can only do that 2 or 3 times before you've maxed out your personal loan, pretty much. And then you have to make a business. And then you have to take business loans. But you can't get business loans unless you had a business for 2 years. No one's gonna trust you. So invest in real estate is the meme, right? But there's a lot more to it than Mr. Graham Stevens not telling you. Oh, anybody can do this if you just hustle and like insert any skill. Okay, where's the secret sauce? Tell me the secret sauce. That's what I'm here. Like, you guys know Peter McKinnon and Casey Neistat probably. Peter doesn't tell you his lighting setup. He's just like, here's the cheap way to do lighting. But what he's not telling you is how he color corrects. He's not telling you how to remove the noise. He's not telling you how to white balance. He's not telling you all the secret sauce stuff of like composition. Like, I don't know. There's so much secret sauce on the YouTube that no one wants to talk about. It's crazy. Would you recommend App Academy? No. It's only 3 months and it's really expensive. Szechuan sauce is the secret sauce. I do put some Szechuan on everything I do in life. That's pretty good. What do you think about algorithmic trading? What does that mean? Java or C++? I'd probably go C++. Thoughts on data science, the future and stuff. Data science is going to be very, very great. If you ever go to Amazon and you see other people have purchased this, that's data science, looking at your patterns of buying and looking at what you've currently looked at and then trying to find the perfect algorithm to decide what they could put on your feed to make you click that and buy it. Josh, I'm at Starbucks. It's mad loud. I want to hear it. Can you give us some background music, Josh? You don't even have to say anything. If you're going to be at Starbucks, you have to send some sort of voice message, Josh. You got to just play the loud coffee sounds of clinging and stuff. Some people like that. I assume that's why you're there, right? Get that little ambient noise. Anyways, you said, which web course on Udemy do I recommend? Cold Steel's course is outdated, but it's #1 rated. So you're going to end up making a to-do list first. It's okay. Golang, I've never really done anything with Golang. Laravel or .NET Core? Laravel. .NET, pass. Do Unity if you want C#. Oh, I like game dev. I don't know. Laravel for me. Recently completed my computer engineering. I'm looking for a job. Please help. Can you be more specific? C++ has, yep. C++ is good. Have you invested in any stonks? Dude, I love stonks. I have a couple stonks right now. No, I don't invest my money into the market. I'm more invested into assets that generate equity and passive revenue at the same time. Whereas the stock market is up to the people that are already winning the stock market. They're known as the whales. Unity is kind of weak. Unreal is better. Yeah, Unity is for C#. If you want to be industry standard, you'd probably want to do C++, which is Unreal. Okay, so advice on landing a job in Seattle. That's the same as anywhere else. Seattle's not specific. Just keep applying to everything. The only thing with Seattle is that you got Microsoft and Amazon. You got a lot of big boys there, so you got to sort through that. I'd probably look for smaller ones. Do you have experience with Windows subsystem? No, I mean, not really. I know you can set it up to use Linux, like the subsystem things, but I just use emulators. That works fine. Programming in Unity is difficult. Programming in general is difficult. Does full stack developer have a good future? Of course it does. When are you coming back to Finland? Nico. Crap, what is soon? Okay, well, I just say it in Finnish. Nico, yo, Tulin. Menen, Suomeen. I don't know when, though. Intied. I had to remember how to say that. You saw that? You saw me had to, pull out my Finnish words? Dude, I would want to come to Finland, but I don't know if anyone would hang out. Throw a Finnish meetup. I don't know why I'd go to Tori, though. Have you applied for Fang? I don't want to work for Fang. I don't want to work for anyone. I don't want to work for you or anyone else. I'll work with you, but I'm not going to be under you. It does sound Elvish. Yep, that's what Lord of the Rings Elvish language is based off of Finnish. How to get a remote job? We work remotely okay. Any advice for applying to a front-end job for a minority from a backside town? The truth, the first part of that sentence doesn't matter too much. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that will be like, they have shitty experiences, right? And that happens. I'm not going to say that doesn't happen, but you wouldn't want to work for those companies anyways. They're just assholes. But specific advice, if you have a CS degree, just apply like anyone else. If you think that first part of the sentence matters, don't include any pictures or anything like that. Because that's just it sucks that that's the way of the world, you know. Don't give them any ammunition about you personally, just what you can do, like your skill level. Is E-Framework good? I've never used it. Just received an email, I got declined. Hey, well, you didn't lose anything you already had, man, and you probably gained some experience. How did you start making your brand on YouTube? I want to be YouTube famous. I'm not YouTube famous. I'm just, regular old guy. You seem a little out of it. I seem a little out of it. Well, yesterday the stream got demonetized because I got a little too hyper and a little too careless with my words. So today I'm being a little more careful. Huge love from Greece. Frequency. Hey, thanks, man. Advice for beginner. Math teacher wanting to land a tech job as an engineer. What language should you learn first? JavaScript, HTML is going to be what people tell you because it's visual, pretty much. There's a lot of there's a lot of people that sit in the terminal all day and code. But yeah, where do you work? I work for myself. I work at Josh Corp Industries, Stark Industries. Hold on. What's your thoughts on Free Code Camp? Everyone go to Free Code Camp and try that first. If you're like, I want to do code, but don't pay money. Don't pay money. Go Free Code Camp first to figure out if it's maybe something you could tolerate. By the way, what standing desk do you have again? It's called a Flexi Spot. They sent it to me, and they were like, make a vid and you can have it. And I was like, for real? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, but I don't deserve this. And they were like, yeah, but this is like, what do you mean? And I was like, oh, okay, just give me the desk. Why am I not a mod? Because I don't know, dude. Be a mod. Sorry, Sherm. When do I apply for a job? The year I graduate. You apply before. You apply like 3-4 months before you graduate. Because don't wait till okay, so if you're in college and you're about to like start applying to jobs and stuff, just remember everyone else is graduating. There's a lot of people that graduate at the end of every semester, and it's like those job application saturation for jobs goes up at the end of every semester. So you want to get ahead of the curve, which means you're going to be top of the stack. So apply before you graduate, way before. I want to work for you. Okay, so Alex, the only way that you work for me is that you can work for me temporarily, but I would end it. Like, I don't want you to depend on me. I want you to have, I want to train you well enough so that you can leave and be successful. But if you believe in what I'm doing, hey, maybe stay around, but don't depend on me. That's how it would work. Dudes who code just became mod. His name is Sherm. He's my friend. We're bros. Apparently, when I get 100K subscribers, he said he would come through, and he wants to ride in my Jeep. I was like, you can use the stick, and we can ride in the Jeep. I'm just kidding. No, it's just a joke, bro. Is learning C worth it? Do you want to do like Arduinos? Yeah. Thoughts on the Odin project. The Odin project is good besides all the Ruby on Rails stuff. That's a really good mic. It's a cheap Best Buy mic. How do you earn money for a gaming PC? I mean, the same way you earn money anywhere else. So, how to get a job with no experience. Got some projects. I'm a CS student. I'm afraid to apply. Okay, so that's where you're wrong. Afraid to apply. Why are you afraid? What, are they going to say no? What happens when they say no? Nothing. You're still at square one. So that's the thing. Josh, are you not taking any more calls? Yes. Can I use Vim working for a big company? They'll probably say just do what works best for you. Josh, sorry. Mr. Oh, you're here. Gerardo? I don't know. It's Hispanic. I'm probably messing it up. Or maybe it's not. Anyways, the Jonas course on Udemy is really popular. Is it worth leaving your job if you feel the programming level of your team is weak? No. You get another job before you leave your job. Don't just quit your job unless you got that side income. Filipino. See, now I'm just going to look like a douche. I'm sorry, Josh. Do you play PUBG on Steam? Occasionally. I'm not good. I play PUBG Mobile. Okay, so I'm going to... Where can I learn data science for free? That's a good question. I think there's a section on Free Code Camp now, I think. Anyways, so shoot me a voice message. Shoot me a voice message on Instagram. I'll play it on the stream. Everyone can hear it. Mobile games are bad. Okay. How can I work for you? I don't have that much to do, really, and I don't have that much money to pay, really. Oh yeah, thanks for the couple bucks earlier for the coffee. I appreciate you. Sorry, I forgot to say thanks, man. I appreciate that. Got a BS in IT. Now I want to code. Did I mess up? No, IT is probably like the only unrelated thing that you can put on your resume and get away with it. Because IT, you could be almost doing DevOps. You didn't mess up. You're good to go. Defeatist, you're good to go, man. 100%. I'm 30, no degree. Is it too late? Nah, Craig is over here. He's 46 years old. He doesn't have a degree, and he's powering through Ruby on Rails. Where can I see your resume? It's on my website. It's on my website. Supports the channel. I think mobile games are bad, and I'm a mobile game dev. I think mobile games are fun. Depends on what it is. I think maybe the business around it. I just want to train under you. How do I do that? Do you live in Salt Lake City? Can you come out and help me set up my cameras and stuff and edit? I don't know. If someone lives in Salt Lake City and they want to come hang out, and I can teach you how to do YouTube. I can teach you the business. I can teach you everything that I know about building a brand and stuff for yourself. And but sitting down to teach you code is going to be difficult because I only do that when I work on my website or if I'm building things. Recession 2020 thoughts? I don't know. It's recession. If you say it's a recession, it's like the bubble in crypto. People think that the value is going to go down, so people start selling, and then the value goes down. Lead code, pass. I mean, I don't know. If you live in Salt Lake and you want to come through, man. I got 2 one-wheels. We can go on a date. Would you suggest Springboard? I don't know enough about it. Cybersecurity or software engineer? Cybersecurity is under software engineer. Don't use Mr. Hyde gross. Try the Curse Blue Raspberry. That's so expensive, dude. Hyde's like $20. Curse is over here like $70, $79. Freddie, what's up, man? Thanks for joining me. Griffin, thanks for joining me. Give me a .NET job. Get what? Okay. Interview with dealer car. Oh yeah. So James, homeboy. Yeah. So yesterday in the live stream, I called up that car company and I got the email for the guy. So we skipped HR. Basically, I went on Indeed, looked up their website, found their phone number, called, said Indeed didn't work. Can you please give me an email of someone to apply directly, so that way you can skip HR, just go directly to them. And then I sent it to James because James lives there in Tennessee, I think. And he was like, yo, bro, can I get that email? And so I sent him an email, and then he called them, or I guess he emailed them, and then he set up an interview for himself. So I got you that email, and then he hooked up an interview. Now he's got an interview on Thursday just because we skipped HR. Otherwise, who knows? He'd be waiting for them to respond. So that was cool. Maybe we can do that tomorrow on another live stream, but I try to not do a same stream every day. I want to mix it up. That's cool, James, though. Should I get an online CS degree? No. You don't need one. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, man. John Allen. It's 30 on Amazon. Yeah, but then I gotta wait. I need my caffeine now. Yeah, that's true. I could try that, though. Applying for jobs and imposter syndrome is getting the best. Got a degree and well-trained, but still. Imposter syndrome means that you just don't feel confident, but you can not feel confident and still do things. You ever did like a speech in high school or college or something, like public speaking? I bet you didn't feel confident about doing it, but you still went up there and did it. It's the same thing for applying to jobs, except it's even better because you're sitting in your room just clicking apply. You don't even have to go in front of people. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry. What's imposter syndrome? It's when you don't feel ready, or you feel like you don't, like you don't deserve the job. How to skip HR. Call the company. Ask for an email directly and just say, I tried to apply online, didn't work. How do I send my resume? So just send it to my email. It's just jfluke717. I should probably not use that anymore. But do you watch anime? Not really. I don't watch a whole lot of anything, really. Just the adult anime. I'm just kidding. I don't watch that. Finished web dev, full stack on Treehouse. I applied to Lambda. I was not accepted. Now I'm enrolled in college. Why were you not accepted? And why would you re-enroll in college? Just keep applying. You're probably good. You're probably better off than you think. But just because you've been told no a couple times, you think that you're not. That's the main thing. People apply to jobs when they don't think that they're ready, and they get told no, and they think that, oh, well, I guess I was wrong. I must not be ready. But that's not true. How long is this? Is a long stand-up. Hope you have time. Yeah, this is a pretty long stand-up. You're right. Yep. Do you really need a degree? Absolutely not. Should I go to boot camp or CS bachelor degree? Go to boot camp. Try. Okay, skip both of those. Do it yourself first. See if you can do that, because then it costs like no money. FBI, open up. I get extremely tired. What? Extrired? From long or frequent interactions with people. Is that something I should work on? Yeah, I mean, you get tired. I don't know. It just sounds like maybe you need to be a little bit more carefree with your conversation. I think that's just more fun for everyone. Have you ever used Joomla? No. Any way to earn money coding? Yeah, just freelance. Build some static websites. How's PHP? I love PHP. I love you. I love you too. Hey there, I was learning Node.js and I know Python, but I'm thinking about turning to Django. How's it going? Really, it's going good. We're just chilling. We're answering some questions. I was answering some questions. Send me voicemails. Send me voice things on Instagram and I'll play them. Oh, all right. You guys are sending all kinds of voice messages. Here we go. Noble Josh. Here we go. What's up, dude?
Hey Joshua. So my question is that I know you say that, hey, apply to any software developer position, right? Any position that's a software developer, I just apply to it. I do that, but when I get on the phone with recruiters, or when they text me back, or when they email me, they say, hey, we know you have 3+ years of React, Node, PHP, whatever, but this job requires you to have Java experience. You don't have Java experience, so therefore, or C# experience, so therefore we cannot take you. So what do you do in that situation? Because I'm applying, but they don't care if I don't have the experience to back it up, you know?
All right, so I don't know if you're still here, but here's what I would say to that. This is actually pretty easy to get around. So if you say you have 3+ years of this kind of experience, then all you need to do is be like, well, it's not a big deal. All of these concepts transfer in programming, and I can learn that no problem. They're pretty similar concepts, and because they're a recruiter, they don't know the difference. They have absolutely no idea of the difference. Just be like, oh, it's no big deal. Just yeah, I can learn that no problem. Here's what you say word for word. Here's what you say word for word. I haven't done that in a professional capacity yet, but I'm excited to give it a shot. I currently know similar concepts in programming, and I'm sure they would transfer over just fine. Can we please move forward? That's what I would say. Don't be like, oh, well, because code concepts are all similar. JavaScript doesn't really have that kind of class-based. It does now, but not like Java does. But you can learn it. Recruiter doesn't know the difference. He's a recruiter. He's not a programmer. He's just like looking at his box and being like, someone explain. Someone needs to explain the concepts. Jeez, this guy is good. I've done a lot of interviews. Done many interviews. If you can start a conversation, you can change the game. That's what it's all about. So it sounds like you just need to. You need to swerve them. When they say, you don't have this, turn that into a positive. Hey, it doesn't matter. It's a chance to learn. Hey, it's similar. Chance to learn. That's what I would say. Does that help? I'm going to play the next one. Whoa. It's a long message. All right. It's not a voice message. It's just a long message. So I'm going to read it. Josh. Wait, is this right? No. Here we go. Sorry, I didn't read this, dude. Oh, man, programming nonsense? Sorry, dude. What's the best way to approach your manager and tell them that you're tired of being an intern and would like to be brought on as a full employee? I still have 1.5 years of college left, and I've been here for 4 months producing at the level of everyone else. Yeah, and you're getting really underpaid, right? So, what you say is, all right, this is what you say, word for word. Are you ready? You guys are going to get this transcript here. You walk into your manager's office and you be like, hello, can we have a conversation? I feel like I'm producing at the same level of quality code that everyone else here, but unfortunately my title is intern, and I think that should be changed to reflect my ability. Do you think we could change my title from intern to part-time software developer? I would appreciate that. If you would, if you want, we don't have to talk money or anything like that, but let's just talk title change first, because it doesn't feel right to be called an intern when I'm producing the same quality code as everyone else, and I'm just as productive. So, do you think that's possible? It's just a title, and then if he says okay, he might be open to talking money too. And then you can talk more money. Does that help? You gonna watch that Avengers re-release? I might take my dad to it. It's my dad's. What was I thinking about getting my dad? Oh, I was gonna get my dad like FPV drone maybe. Okay. Andre, send a voice message.
How do you find clients as a freelancer web developer?
How do you find clients as a freelance web developer? You need a brand. Unfortunately, that's how it works. If you go on Upwork, it's kind of a race to the bottom. It's kind of a race to get undercut type deal. So it's whoever lives in the cheapest country can charge the cheapest. Whoever lives in the cheapest country with the cheapest cost of living can undercut the lowest and still get a lot of profit. That is what Upwork is. That's what freelancing websites do. If you want clients otherwise, you have to go to them. Here, let me show you how to do it. I'm not going to get doxxed, right? Okay. So this is what you do. Well, hold on. I'm going to get doxxed if I show my maps. Hold on. Better freelance or in a corporation? Startup if you have to pick. I'm just going to go downtown. I'm going to go downtown to Salt Lake City, and we're going to find some little mom and pop shops. Nice necklace. Hey, thanks. So let me make sure I'm not going to get doxxed. I don't think I'm going to get doxxed. Okay. So here we are. Any tips on improving? Recreate. We still can't see. We can still see your screen. I mean, kind of, but you can't see like the little dot of my address. That's all. So what you do is you open up Google Maps and you zoom in and you try to find some little mom and pop shops like the Beehive House. I don't know what this is. Historical landmark. Okay, whatever. That's probably not good. What about this? I think this is a restaurant. Does this have a website? So let's just Google it and see if this. So it does. So okay, number one here, I would probably email them about their domain and how that is really affecting them. They were literally like, yeah, this domain is taken. So let's just put a 1 at the end. That's what I did. I put Joshua Fluke 1. Like, so anyways, I would talk to them about their URL here. Okay, so here you go. We figured out that this is terrible. Family owned and operated. So as you can see here, this is not a very great website. It's definitely not mobile responsive. And you could just call them. You could just call them up and say, hey, I really enjoyed your food. Had a really great, really great, experience. I was wondering if I could maybe redesign your website. I know you guys are family owned and operated, and I appreciate that. But if you would like to, I think that I could help you out because I really enjoy your food. You don't have to give me anything, blah, 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 blah. I mean, that took 2 seconds. That took 2 seconds to find a website that needs to be redone. And so don't call them up and be like, hey, I'd like to sell you a website. Never do that. Call them up and be a satisfied customer first so that you can get that rapport and then ask if you can do it. But it's not open right now, but hey, that's how you get clients for freelance. I just doxed yourself. Yeah, I mean, everyone knows I live in Salt Lake City. Let's all call them up now. I mean, so that took 2 seconds. That took 2 seconds to find. Does YouTube alone pay your bills? No. YouTube alone does not pay my bills. How much would you ask them to pay? You don't ask them to pay anything. You offer them to you offer it to them, and don't talk price yet because you don't even know if they have the budget to pay. It's family owned and operated. Does it look like they have a budget? To be honest. But maybe offer something, like, oh, can I just, maybe give me a discount on food or something. It'll be like, oh, no, you eat free. Okay, fine. Do that a couple times. Build your brand. So I said to be a freelancer, you have to build a brand, which means you need to just have a couple real things here because they have delicious food. And now you have a portfolio of companies that are using your work. Now you can start asking for money, or you won't even have to ask for money because you can just point at your portfolio. No big deal. And they'll be like, oh, well, he probably wants money. And then when they ask you, well, how much do you want? You can be like, I don't know. It's up to you. Pay what you want. Maybe that helps. Can I do it using Webflow? What does that mean? just do bare bones for free. I mean, put some effort into it. Make them a WordPress, and that would be 10 minutes of work, and it would change it would change everything for them. Today I'm sad since I failed HackerRank coding interviews. Okay, well, luckily HackerRank is not needed, so don't worry about it. F for Josh. What up, dude? Is web development field getting oversaturated? Everything is oversaturated. Cashiers are oversaturated. People working retail are oversaturated. Everything is oversaturated. The person who gets the job is the one who's good at the job. The person who gets the job is the one who thinks outside the box and does this stuff. Anyways. Because this is called daily stand-up. Do you start this daily? What time does it start? It doesn't have a time. Do you think companies would hire me, a 16-year-old, for 8 euros an hour? Don't work for 8 euros an hour. Not for programming. Charge like 15. Do you know library.com? No, I've never heard of it. Josh, please do mentoring again. I don't want to sell my time. It's hard. I can't sell my time to more people. Like, do I sell my time for one person, or make something that I can sell to a lot of people for cheaper? That's why it's just not scalable. If 1,000 people sign up for mentoring, it's impossible for me to do it. I can't do it. Okay. Sorry. So it's called daily stand-up, right? Yeah. So. It starts in the mornings usually. That's what I'm trying to keep it right now. It doesn't have a specific time, just sometime after I wake up. Today I woke up at like 5:45ish. Play with my dogs a little bit. Google Office versus startup remote. Obviously, work for yourself. Can you be a freelance this day and age? Yep, you just go look on Google, find some little mom and pop shop around, and make them a website. Easy peasy. Price to send a voice message? No, there's no price, man. No price to send a voice message. Just send a voice message. So the reason that I'm doing the voice message on Instagram is because I used to do phone calls where we'd be on a call and I'd have the thing, like the little headset down, but some dude was like trolling too much, right? And I just had to kick him out, and then he would call in again. Well, now I can see who's sending messages, and so it's harder to troll me. How many programming languages do I need to become a good developer in math? You don't need a whole lot of math unless you're doing machine learning. How many languages do you need? How many languages do you want? I don't know, maybe 2? 2 would be good. Front end, back end would be good. When did you learn programming? 2015, 16? How can I learn React so that I can make my own projects? The resulting portfolio will not get further leads unless you spend the same amount you would paying for a client. That's not true. You just have to sell yourself. Just walk in. How to price your services as a freelancer. You got to figure out their budget. You've been considering Lambda. If I had the funds available, would you recommend just paying the $20K? Obviously, that's the cheaper option. But most people don't have that option, Jonah. So if you do have that option, I would do that because it's cheaper. It's cheaper overall. But I would say a majority of people don't got $20K sitting around. Celebrity-wise, what do people say who do I look like? Everyone says I look like Ethan Hawke. Any tips to someone who got their first dev job? You're going to feel overwhelmed on the first day, and you're not going to get that much done. You're not going to do a whole lot of code probably for a couple of days. I appreciate the grind. Keep it up. Hey, thank you. How do you think is the best way to get through a boot camp? You have to work weekends pretty much. Do you own Bitcoins? Nah, I got Ethereum. Bitcoin's too slow. Even though they got that Lightning network, but too slow. What is the best option if you just want money? Okay, if you just want money, just do like Mechanical Turk or Rover or Uber or Lyft. Can anyone start a YouTube? Of course. If you have a Gmail, you have a YouTube account. Did I heal up after falling off the skateboard? I mean, kind of. I went to the gym yesterday for the first time, and it was rough. 1v1 me in coding. You can do that yourself, man. I got nothing to prove. That doesn't mean anything. Can I make money in mobile gaming? But you have to have people to look at your game. Are there freelancing options in machine learning or data science? Not really. Maybe. I would say that's more of a contracting position. Like if I go to this restaurant here, I'm like, hey, I'm a freelance machine learning engineer. Would you like to know what times you have the most people here so that you can price your dishes accordingly? Like maybe, but maybe they don't care. Maybe they're too busy cooking food and trying to make a living. My friend went to a boot camp and paid $14K. It's 7 months later and still not hired. Yeah, it's probably because he went to a garbage boot camp. And if he paid $14K and it's 7 months later, he should have got his money back because most boot camps with guarantees pay you your money back after 6 months. And if it's been 7 months, he should get his $14K back. So it sounds like a garbage boot camp. When did you know you were ready for the job market? I didn't. I did not know. Like I quit my job to do YouTube way too early. Way too early. I thought I was like, oh, there's no way you can make a living doing it. I quit my job to do YouTube when I had like 28,000 subscribers. What? People don't do that till they get like 400,000 or 500,000. But I run this very strategically, so, yeah. I mean, you'll never know. You gotta always go before you're ready. Start early, fail fast, fail forward. When's the next portfolio review? I don't know, maybe a couple of days. How much you pay for your ISP? $90. I have 1,000 down, 40 up. Who is your competitor? Myself. That's the correct answer. I'm racing myself, not anybody else. I want to be better than I was yesterday, not better than someone else. Of course you have like goals, but how much do you make per month? I don't know. For React, Flask, Mongo. So you want Mern? No, that's Python, React, Mongo. Is it best to have the React talk to the database? What? When retrieving stuff? Or give the... I have no idea. What are you loading? Maybe that's a better question. 1,000 gigs per month. No, I have 1,000 down. Like 1,000 megabits per second. Not megabytes, megabits. What's up, Joe? Joe, I'm not ghosting. I'm just using momentum that I have. You get it. Have you done any CTFs? No, I don't do cybersecurity really. Has your dad got anything with his new bow? Just some zombies. Just some paper zombies, you know? I'm gonna look at Instagram here for a second. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Zubair. I'm from Bangladesh. I just need to know how many programming languages need to become a good developer. And math is very important for becoming a good developer.
No, it's not. It's not important. If you want to do machine learning, great. When you say good developer, machine learning developer? Yeah, maybe. How many programming? Pick JavaScript and Python. They're the most popular. I'm the ghost master. I'm not a ghost master, Joe. I'm sorry. It's not on purpose. I'm just like, only thing I can think about is like, I want to get to 100,000 because that's been my goal since forever. And I just made like a personal, I was like, if you can do this, Josh, then you can do it. You know, like it's a personal goal to me. So anyways, if you want me to play your voice message on stream, you got questions, just send me an IG message. Joe, shoot me a message and just be like, Josh, why are you such a ghost? I'm ready, Joe. I'm ready. Thoughts on Python? JavaScript, Python are the best. How do I know where to start? Am I allowed to make vlogs? You can make vlogs, but vlogs aren't very value added. So the thing is, Joe, like, you make a lot more money outside of YouTube than I do. Like, you have all these other outside side hustles that make you money, and like YouTube for me is a big part of my money. So for you don't care so much about subscribers and stuff because you have all of that outside money coming in from your websites and your courses and all that stuff. But for me, it's a little bit more YouTube dependent. But I like it, right? Like you do YouTube for fun. I do YouTube because it's fun for me. But like I like making videos and editing and stuff. And how do you prevent stagnating from working remote? You do side hustles. Always have side hustles, even when you got regular jobs. I work at Intel in Oregon. My neighbors in the cubicles Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Just get some Febreze, dude. Just get some Febreze. If you got stinky coworkers, just get some Febreze and spray it in the air, in their direction, over the wall of the cubicle, and just be like, "Oh, I'm just desanitizing my cubicle," but just spray it over the wall, and then you're good. It will inevitably land on them. Would web developer jobs involve leak code? If you want to work at like Google or Facebook or Netflix or Amazon or Microsoft, sure. You remind me of Jughead Jones. Well, thanks. Is there a reason you don't use the Yeti mic anymore? So the Yeti mic started to mess up, but it wasn't the actual mic. It was the cord connected to the mic, and I didn't realize that, so I gave it to my dad. So I got another cord. Yeti mic's still good. The cord started to go bad. Just donated. What's your advice for a person who just graduated high school, who's about to start community college, wants to study computer science? Yeah, skip all that. Don't do any of that. Just learn. Oh, see, Joe's gonna ask. Please, Joe, be nice.
Hey Josh, this is your boy Joe back at it again, codingphase.com. Listen, man, I want to know, do you practice on your own time? Do you work on any personal projects? As far as like programming, like I know you do the MERN stack and all the good stuff, but are you building anything new? Like as far as like a personal project that you were like, yo, I'm building this application for myself right now. So I'm interested, what you working on right now?
Absolutely nothing. I'm not working on any web development projects because that doesn't excite me. Like I don't wake up and I'm like, what kind of React am I going to build today? Like I don't care. I don't have anything that I want to build, and if I did need to build it, why would I need to use React? Or like I don't know, usually I'm like playing a video game and I'm like, oh, it'd be cool if I did this, or what if I did this? Whenever I have a what if, let's try that thought, then I look at what is the in between. I'm always like, I know my why, I don't know my how yet, but I'm going to figure that out. So I don't really have any web dev applications that I'm working on just to practice React for React. Like, I don't know. How much do you make per month? Everyone should have a side hustle, and he don't have one. Yes, I have many hustles. I have YouTube. I have my website. I have merchandise. I have courses that are in the process of being made. I have Facebook ads that are pushing other things. What else? I'm also helping my dad as a side hustle. My dad's building his YouTube channel. I've been teaching him how to build a brand, how to get monetized, how to do YouTube videos, how to edit videos. I got like 9-10 different jobs. People, when you say I'm an entrepreneur, it's like, well, what are you going to make a company? Entrepreneur is not a company or a service or a business. An entrepreneur is like a mindset of making money, of securing the bag. It's not. Dang, Joe, tried your best. Not like that. It's not like that. All right, I'm going to go and read the questions. What kind of side hustles can I have for programming with CSS, HTML? So CSS, HTML, JavaScript, basic stuff. How can I call you? Voice message on Instagram. Joe, I'm just going to be honest. Like, Facebook ads pushing other things. Dropshipping? Nah, dropshipping is lame. Facebook ads pushing things like brand awareness. Are you single? Who wants to know? You trying to go on a date? Let's go on a date, dude. Python or Java? Python. Can you give your opinion on CSS frameworks and CSS utility frameworks? Are they popular? Should you learn them? Just learn CSS Grid, learn Flexbox, learn Bootstrap, and material design. You'll be all right. Boot camps are bad investments. Okay. Oh my goodness, chat is going crazy fast. All right, I'm gonna read everything here. I have a couple side projects I'm working on and a business I'm building up. Nice, man. What is a good portfolio? Quality or quantity? Both. Don't hit me with that either or question. There's always a third answer. Get that bread. If I was pushing Facebook ads to sell a product, how would I sell my resume and cover letter? You'd have to know who I am. So no one's going to be like, check out my resume and cover letter to land the job. Like, unless I have amazing copyright and I somehow convince people, like, you have to know who I am and know that I've done this to be able to be like, oh, well, that makes sense. So that's why I can't push like ads like that. I could do it for general courses and stuff. Like Joe has some Facebook ads. I get retargeted for Joe all the time. Job title, reverse engineer or software security engineer? How about software developer or just software engineer? What do you think about Ruby on Rails? Trash. That's my honest answer. I teach it. I taught it at open classrooms. I taught people how to do Ruby on Rails. It's trash. Too much magic. What do I think of Django? I don't know too much about it. Beginner here, do you think that everyone can code? I mean, I can do everything if I practice. Yeah, of course you can. Absolutely. Don't let me tell you what you can and cannot do. I will never be that guy. Do I think you can do it? The better question is, do you think you can do it? Doesn't matter what I think. If you care about what I think, what happens when your friend is like, that's dumb? You're going to be like, well, okay. No. Do you think you can do it? Can you do marketing successfully without a ton of money? Yeah, but then you gotta get into those breaking the rules. Joe, let me ask you a question, Joe. How does Facebook ads pan out for you? Is it difficult? I know targeting on Facebook is the hardest part. We have to find the right people. Oops, you have to find the right people. Can you do, you have any recommendation of sample letters to write a contract? I'm worried of being taken advantage of. Yeah, so just be like, you agree to pay 25% up front, 25% halfway, or I don't know, 50% up front, 50% when it's done, or you agree to pay 100% all now with services rendered, and then boom, sign your name. Just, make sure they agree. No refunds. I have a template. Maybe I should sell it. Should I include my age in my resume? Absolutely not. And it's illegal for them to ask your age, so don't do that. Facebook sells your data. You're not wrong. But so does Google. And so does everyone else. What do you think about ClojureScript? Yeah, I don't know. Does it have a use case? Why am I using it? Why do I need to use, you got to build projects. You got to build things. Don't just be like, well, ClojureScript is the new hotness. Let's do that. Well, why? What are we making with it? What's the end goal here? What problem are we solving? How are we improving society by making this thing? Are we entertaining someone, relaxing someone, curing something? What is the end goal here? You got to keep that in mind. It's not about just what's hot. What else can't they ask besides age? I mean, they can't ask about your age. They can't ask about gender. They can't ask about race and stuff like that. Religion, I don't think they can ask. I think orientation. What do you think of Godot? It's okay. I've not messed with it that much. How do I get a software dev job right out of high school? I know several languages, have pretty big portfolio. I think it's going to be a challenge. Well, if you think it's going to be a challenge, it probably will. But if you think it's going to be easy, it'll still probably be a challenge. But you have that mindset of being like, hey, whatever. It's all good. Marital status? Yep. Can't ask that either. I have to choose a fourth-year degree between cybersecurity and software dev. Do software dev and then do cybersecurity. Joe sent me a voice message. Agile or waterfall? Depends on your shop, how you run it. I like waterfall because I'm very linear. Greetings, have a nice day. Hey, you too, man. Hit the like button. Yeah, if you're here and you enjoy the stream and if you enjoy listening to my 15-year-old voice, maybe hit the thumbs up.
Facebook ads is actually very beneficial for every single person that's in here. And not only Facebook ads, Google ads too, okay? And even Twitter ads, every single type of platform, you should be on it. Straight up.
So what do I do?
Is it difficult to get the right audience and get sales and all that stuff? Yes, at first. But just like any business, you're going to have to invest money. You're going to have to put in, let's say for me, I already knew I was going to lose money for the first $5,000, $10,000. But then after you get in, you understand what you're doing, then from there, you're good to go.
I think that the major problem is that I don't have $5 to $10,000 to take a loss on. I think that's my issue. Could I test with $300 to $500 first, maybe? I mean, I know you need money to make money, but that's quite the amount. But the main issue for me, Joe, is that you have a lot of courses and stuff already, and I don't. Also, I wouldn't make code courses. I'd make job courses, right? It's like, teach me how to do Instagram ads. And I'll teach you what you want, if you want anything. Voice messages. Did you work for any Big Four? No, I would never work for a Big Four. Not interested. Oh, we got lots of messages. I've been ghosting. All right, I'm sorry. Hey, Josh, should you apply to jobs you don't feel confident? Yes. If you don't feel confident to pass the interview, I can't help you with that. But just because you feel a certain way doesn't, like, if you feel like I'm being mean, does it really mean I'm being mean? If you feel like you're not confident enough, does that really mean that you can't do it? Probably not. I'm afraid I will embarrass myself. Okay, well, if you're afraid of embarrassment, who cares? You should practice being embarrassed because nothing happens. So they look at you weird, then what? Oh, you got nothing. Nothing happens. I'm a fresher. Which to choose, JS, UI, or machine learning? Maybe JavaScript. Hello. I'm 15 years old. I've worked as a web dev. Nice, dude. You're killing it. Would you recommend me to stick with small commissions or try to work on a project? Do both. Well, I'd just do one. Here's another one. I've been applying to my first programming job for a couple months now, but every time I come to interviews and code test at the company, there are a bunch of people that outrank me. Well, luckily for you, that doesn't mean you're outranked. A master's degree and a PhD doesn't mean you outrank me. You know what outranks me is what I can provide in terms of dollar value for the company. So you got a master's degree and an MBA, right? You have a master's of business administration, but you don't know how to open a business. You don't know how to open an LLC. You don't know the difference between an LLC and an S Corp. You don't know the tax implications of that. You don't have a problem to solve. You have zero leadership experience. You don't know how to write a contract. You don't know sketchy contract. Like, so what? You have a master's. Are you really outranking me? No, because I got dollar value, and this other person has never, he's got a paper. What's more prestigious? I guess it's up to the company, but hey, if I'm bringing you more money, you're probably going to like me more. Any tips on how I can stand out? Yeah, so you go in and you need to look at their website and come in with a bunch of fixes. That's what I do. Where do you ask questions? So just send me a voice message.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, here we go.
My bad, I messed up the first message. But, yo, what's up, man? I just recently graduated college for computer science. I got my first job, and everything's going all right. I've been working it for about a month now. The only thing is, a lot of the times I'm working in really old technologies like VB and some really old C# code. I'm getting paid pretty well for the area I'm in, but just the thing
That's
is,
why.
I'm kind of down that I'm not doing things I'm more interested in. Should I look for another job, or should I just stick it out for a year and then look for another job? Any advice is appreciated, man. Thank you.
Yeah, so you want to know why you're getting paid well for the area you're in? Because you're doing technologies that nobody wants to do. And so what you're sacrificing right now is keeping up to date with modern technologies at a cost, at literally a cost. They're paying you more money because they know it's not modern. That's the issue. Should you look for something and on top of that, you're not interested in it. Okay, so if it's not about the money to you, go do something that gives you more job security, because there's no job security. What happens if this job were to let you go, right? Oh, I got VB and C#, so that limits you to .NET. More .NET jobs. And you could maybe be like, well, I know .NET, so I know MVC, and but why not go do something that is a little bit more mainstream so that you can kind of keep up? I mean, that's what I would say, I guess. Also, if you're here and you're just watching and you're new to the channel, I try to answer all the questions that I get. I'm really sorry if I don't. What is a junior.net? Seeing that it's a regular .NET developer that gets paid less. Do the machine learning science programs in college provide any knowledge? Just the math, probably just the math. But you can get that outside. When can I get that official programming language? What should I know? What? Oh, when can you tell that you know a language? You can't. You're never gonna. If you're like, I know JavaScript now. I would like you to go to someone that has 15 years and has been putting in the work, and tell him that you know JavaScript. And I would like to see his face. And if you could make a video of that, that would be great. What do you have to say about testing automation jobs? I've never done it. They're okay, I guess. Get paid okay. Start in QA. How do I leverage electrical engineering experience to get into software? I hate my current internship, switching majors. Yeah, you can't. Electrical engineering doesn't have a lot going on. Maybe you got PLC programming. If you did that, you could try to get away with that. I sent a voice message. Okay, I'll get there. blockchain engineer, 517% in demand this year. I mean, that's cool, but like crypto comes and goes, but blockchain will be around for a while. However, yeah, there's a huge demand for them, but there's a whole lot of cryptos that appear for a week and then die. So you'd be switching jobs a lot. You might have a job, but you'd be switching jobs a lot. I don't know how you feel about that. Oh, gotta wait another 2 weeks before I get my next paycheck because I just started my new job and I had my last job a couple weeks ago. You know what I mean? Do you have you have to be a prodigy level developer in order to get a job without a degree? Absolutely not. You just have to be able to sell yourself. You got to be able to sell yourself and bring the company more dollars. Like, let's say you're better at hacker rank or leak code than me, but if I come into the interview and I bring them more dollars right off the bat, they're probably going to hire me. Because what you do at hacker rank and leak code is not what you do at work. And it also means that I've thought about bringing the company money, whereas you've just thought about how you can get past the interview. What to expect and how to prepare for the first interview with no prior work experience. Go to glassdoor.com. Glassdoor.com, look up the company, and look up the interviews. Has your mechanical engineering been used? No. Would you change it to CS? No. I wouldn't go back and change it. Or I would. No, it was good. And CS was like, I looked at CS and it was really boring. At least if I had to do something, some of the courses were hands-on. And my degree it's never benefited me. It's mechanical engineering. They always ask. They're like, so why the switch? Like it's more of a conversation starter than anything. Something tells me the contents of that cup is not keto. The contents of this cup is sucralose and Coke Zero, probably. Or maybe xylitol or maybe stevia. I don't know. Do you have any insights on the overlap between data scientist and machine learning engineer? And if it's a good move to go from software engineer to machine learning, you can be a software engineer that does machine learning. That's probably what I would do. What's the biggest mistake that JavaScript programmers do? I don't think there's a biggest one. Are you self-taught or you join a boot camp? I have a mechanical engineering degree. I went to a trash boot camp, and I think we're all self-taught no matter which one you pick. You guys ever been to college and the professor? Here, look, I'll show you. This is college in real life. This is what you pay for. Hold on. All right, class. Today we're taking a look at astronomy, and this is what you're going to be learning. So, enjoy. Or he'll come in. He'll be like, all right, class, today we're going to be taking a look at some differential equations. I'm going to write some stuff on the board. All right, so this is your homework right here. And he'll just leave, right? Like, that's what professors do. And you're sitting there, and you're like, what? You didn't teach us anything. And he's like, he's gone already, so you can't even answer your question, Like, and you're all sitting in this 500-person auditorium, and you're looking, you're like, I paid $6-7 grand for this? What? Per semester? Like, why are you paying for this again? I think we're all self-taught must have went to a bad college. Welcome to this is how college works in the United States. I'm already doing my MBA. What's better? Oh, no. Finance or marketing? Marketing. Finance can be learned in 10 minutes. You don't need to know much about that. If you just need to know the difference between a sole proprietor, LLC, LLC S corp, and a C corp, and the differences that you can leverage for that. And that's I learned that in a day. So I disagree. Well, you're entitled to disagree, Thomas. I respect your opinion. This is America. Free speech is a thing, except on YouTube because they'll demonetize you. Do you think university is worth it? No. The company values me. Do companies value me as a mobile dev if I have a personal project in the Play Store? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's more about your ability to sell yourself. I'm obsessed with your streams. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Still 2 months into searching. It's not that long, man. 2 months is nothing. 2 months is nothing. Patrick did this for 2.5. It feels like forever. Feels like forever. Feels so long, but it's not that long. It just, when you look at all the links on the website and you're like, I've applied to everything that was posted today, and then no one's responding, then it feels forever. But it's not that long. Work on those side hustles. Why do you do what you do? Why are you the way that you are? A private entity removing you from their private platform is not censorship and does not infringe on freedom of speech. Okay. Well, I still have it, right? But like, thank you for correcting me, Mr. Technical Correct. Okay, you are correct. Everyone, I'm so sorry that I messed that up. Are you the guy that's like, when you go on a date and the girl's like, how old are you? And you're like, I'm 23, but actually I'm 23 in 247 days, so I'll be 24 soon. Like, bro, all right, look, man, this is a conversation. Your advice is so blasé. Hey, thanks, man. The questions are kind of vague, so I have to give applicable answers to everyone. Where can I get that sweet wallpaper? This wallpaper? You know what's cool is if I move my mouse over there, I can like mess with the little effects. So it's called Wallpaper Engine on Steam. How can I be like you? How far can you lie in a resume? I've never really said to like lie on a resume. And I wouldn't say lie on a resume. I would say if you've worked with a skill and you feel confident enough to use it in an interview, probably put it on there. I'm a math graduate, finishing learning Python. What's a good next language to learn to get into software dev? JavaScript. It's the next most popular. Your advice work ain't Fluke. What? Oh. Can I join your startup? I don't have a startup. Favorite video game? I like Overwatch a lot. I played WoW probably way too much. It was my favorite video game. I don't necessarily know if I have a current one. Okay, alright, I'm going to play some more here. I want to build a chat app like WhatsApp. Should I use React Native or Flutter? I don't know. What are you more excited about? Maybe React Native. How to get good freelance projects. You gotta get the good freelance projects. You don't wait for them to come to you. Nothing comes to you in life, man. You have to go to them. If you're like, how do you get freelance clients? You get freelance clients. Joe, Joe, am I allowed to show this? Can I show this? Can I read these numbers? Do you not want me to read these numbers? This is dumb. Where did you learn the Facebook ads? Look, we'll trade. Go ahead. Okay, so Joe sent me a screenshot of his Facebook ads here. Joe's definitely getting the bread. Everyone goes to our video where we made him like he makes $22K a month. Joe made No, this is stupid, Joe. This just feels like a giant flex, okay? I don't make this much money. This is insane. If this is real. Okay. So Joe had a $17,940 deposit on June 2nd and a $7,069 expected in 5 days. Gross volume from April 1st to January 25th has been $40,000 in sales from Facebook ads. So that's cool. That's cool. Great. Thanks for stealing my entrepreneurship steam, Joe. Appreciate you. And before everyone goes to Joe's channel, goodbye stream. Well, I want to make that much money. You are an YouTuber, not a developer anymore. I mean, you call me whatever you want. You know, names are whatever. I think the most I've ever made in a month was like 32,000. But this is pretty nice. But what is your ratio is what I'm saying. Like what is your expense? What is your weekly expense? What's the Discord? Link for that is down there. You got to hop on the wagon. Joe is the man. It's been the man. Abundance mindset. 32K in a month. Whoa, how? Well, I quit my job. I got my vacation paid out. And I sold a bunch of stuff. And I was teaching code. And I was mentoring code. So it was like, what are you selling? It was a bunch of different things. It wasn't just one thing. And that was last year. So I don't make that much every month. Not even close. I'm literally taking a loss right now. Every month I take a loss. That's why this up here, it says my dad's rent. Because right now I pay everything for me and everything for my parents because I don't want to see my parents kill themselves at work. So I support them and my dad does YouTube. Anyways, how often did you get stuck? Every day. All the time. How can I sell myself in an interview? How to find a mentor. Slide in the DMs, basically. Slide in the DMs and offer value. So if you want a mentor, you better be providing value. For example, I had an email the other day, yesterday actually, and wait, I got a sponsorship email today. Look at this. Look at this. Can we get the specs and price of your setup? Oh, is this working? Can you see this? This is what happens when people don't even know your name. This is what happens when sponsors throw things at the wall. Hey guys, we have .tech domains. Jason Fluke. Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne. Come on. What? No. I don't know who that is, but if you want me to do a sponsor for you, you should probably get my name right. Ugh. Come on, man. Come on. There was one the other day that I got. Okay, so this is oh yeah, JSON Derulo. That's my secret code name. Like JSON, like in JavaScript object notation. JSON Derulo. I take care of 2 kids, wife, and yeah, your family's in the Dominican Republic, mom in New York. How old were you when you started YouTube? Like 20 something? I'm 28 now. I'll be 29 in July 17th. What age did you seriously start coding? It was 2016. $11.10 would take the offer. They seem to care a lot about their partners. Exactly. So here was an email from someone where we can just talk about how people want a slice of the pie. So this is what they said. This is our website. You can make close to 7% of the job seeker's salary the first year if you help them land a job. You can also decide who to work with. So why would I work for your company, and why would I only get to take 7% the first year? Why would I not go do it myself with my own agreements and be like, I'm going to take 12%? Why would I work for you and have money scraped off the top when I can do it myself? Like, what? And then also, number 2, I'm not a startup with millions in Series A and B and C rounds to like sit around and live off of while I spend hours and hours training somebody. It's like an ISA agreement, basically. They wanted me to do an ISA for students and teach them code and then be like, well, you get 7% of the salary the first year. I'm like, yeah, but that's like, I could give someone an exact instruction list and it wouldn't mean they get a job. So it's like, why would I do that? And then number 3, what happens if someone lives in like a really cheap country compared to, my currency? And it's like, it's what happens if the 7% of their salary is an extra $20 a month for me? Why am I going to spend 9 hours of my day teaching someone to get, it's just like, people send you a lot of things when you kind of get to this level, and it's really first world problems, right? But you just got to be careful because people want a slice of your pie. It's like sharks. A lot of sharks out here. I never really knew. And that's why I don't engage with YouTube drama or anything. Instagram DMs for serious questions. Yeah, whatever you want. How do you convince a company you can make them more money? You bring them more money. You show them right now a thing that they could do to bring more money. Like, say, if it's a website and you show them, you say, hey, look, your website's not accessible. If I make it accessible in 5 minutes, then you're going to get more users, which means more money. I'm from Bulgaria. Yeah, so I'll get 7% of your yearly salary if I get you a job and you live in Bulgaria. So what's that, extra $20 a month after spending 3 months training you? You know what I mean? It's like, what? This is a bad business model. It doesn't work. And why would I agree to do? Why would I, like, if I'm taking 7% of the salary, what is this company getting? The other 5%? Like, why do you deserve that? If I'm doing all the work, no, I'll do it myself. Entrepreneurship 101. No thanks, I'll do it myself. So it's like a thing where they promise you basically, you get to pick who you work with, and if you get them a job, we'll give you 7% of their salary. It's like, well, I have no idea how long it's going to take this person to get a job. And their argument is like, their only argument is like, well, can't you code? You say you can code on your YouTube channel, or are you fake? And it's like, I can already just hear it in my head, like just the classic straw man. And it's like, this doesn't make sense as a business like a business offer. This is bad. Anyways, if you're here and you do enjoy the stream, maybe hit the thumbs up. Hey, bud, what kind of job can I have? Dude, anything you want. What are some must-know things everyone should know before going into interviews? Yes. YouTube cares about likes now. Thought about watch time. YouTube cares about watch time. Sponsors and things like that care about engagement. So, like, for an example, one thing that most people don't know is that when haters come to your videos and they leave comments like, you're just salty or you're jealous, they're increasing the engagement on your video, which lets you charge more money to sponsors because you have a higher engagement ratio, which means a higher chance of getting the viewers to click whatever sponsor link you accept. So haters pad your pockets. And so it's like, I love haters, But besides that, it means you've made them ask themselves questions enough to take time out of their day to tell you off. Anyways, have you read Complete Software Engineer Guide by John? Hey, it's John Somez from... Wait, what is it? Here we go. Hey, it's John Somez from SimpleProgrammer.com. Remember before he was a bulldog? Remember that, guys? Sponsorship was a massive part of YouTube income. For me, sponsorship is not a massive part of my income because you can cannibalize your own content. Tumsy the Savage, you're talking about me. I think we had a disagreement in the chats. I remember your purple picture, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. Do you do Twitch stream? I do some dev sometimes. I just hit the sub button. I'm starting to like the way you speak. Okay. Thanks, man. Dude, you just sound like Mr. Obvious. Cool, man. No answer feels bad, man. Wait. I did read it, and I said I haven't read it. How much money do you get from YouTube? Between $0 and $10,000. No, not really. Not. I've never made. It depends on how well your videos are doing, really, to be honest. So maybe like $1,200, $1,300 a month. That's not even enough to pay my mortgage. Is Lambda offering the living stipend? What happened to that? It's just limited. They have to prove to their investors that it will pay off if they do it. That's all. Hey, it's thanks for the pick on Discord, dude. You're welcome, Jonah, man. Appreciate you. You should get into voice acting. Well, I don't know about all that now, but 4K a month. No, I don't make 4K a month, Joe. No, not even close. I don't make what you make. That's for sure. All I want to do, like with that money that you showed me, Joe, I would pay off a couple things to lower my overall living expense. That's what I would do. Are you gonna do a house tour and so make it easy for people to break into my house? No. Hit me with them PC specs, pretty please. Okay, so here we go. We have the the K70 Corsair keyboard. Over here, I have a Corsair Scimitar mouse. Here I have this Corsair RGB completely not needed mouse pad. I have some Corsair stuff over here, RGB headphones void, and I have this completely unneeded RGB holder here as well. On top of that, I have some Corsair RAM, 64 gigabytes of RAM. I have a 1950X CPU, Threadripper, and I have two GeForce 1080s in SLI. They're not TI though. I need to get two 1080s or 2080 Ti's and SLI those bad boys, or maybe triple. That'd be fun too. Corsair sponsor when? Yeah, dude, I don't know. That'd be cool. I have a Corsair case as well. 3 monitors, feels good. So this is a cheapo 27-inch here. And this is an expensive 27-inch, and this is another cheapo 20. So this is 1080, and this is 1080, and this is 1440. This is the only one I ever care about, pretty much. This is the most color accurate, and 64 gigabytes of RAM, overkill. No reason to have more than 16 unless you're hosting a server. Tree hits bills. Okay, well, this is how having RAM works when you edit videos all day. When you're doing After Effects, a lot of the scrubbing in your After Effects gets put into the RAM so that you can load while you're scrubbing through the videos. When you start to pile on layers and layers and layers of VFX or color grading, or when you have huge raw footage, you need a lot of RAM because you just can't do it. Like, if you want to pre-render things and check your different, Are you a senior developer? I don't know what I am. I don't have a job title. I just make money. Don't forget to flex the gaming chair. So this is a Von Racer chair. If you don't know what a Von Racer chair, it's a discount DX Racer chair. That's what that is. Answers that question, but not my other ones. I'm sorry. Learn JavaScript. Frameworks don't matter. Yeah, pretty much. Why did I suddenly end my stream? I didn't end it. My CPU decided to end it. They're making the 2000 series, yeah. Have you made a game? Yeah, I have a game. Power supply, I have a 1200 watt Corsair RGB power supply. Everything is RGB. I thought it would be cool. I thought having everything RGB would be super cool. But you know what really happens is you get this flicker on the keyboard. You can see it flickering. That's from the camera not being able to match the frequency of this. Because I don't know what this is. What else you get? It makes it also really, really hard to color balance and white balance everything that I do. So I look a little green sometimes, and then 2 seconds later I look a little purple because of all the RGB. I thought it'd be cool ambient light, and I was wrong. Why not use Linux? Because, why would I have more things to do. You are cocky, bro. You want to hang out, man? I'm not that. I don't think that I am. I think I'm just... It's very one-sided, right? You guys are asking questions and I'm answering, so I'm just talking the whole time. Lesson learned, RGB bad. RGB is actually really fun when you're just not filming. Oh, I also have some RGB lights here. You can see, but these flicker as well. Am I able to nail developer hackathons? But I'm not good at coding questions. What would you suggest? You don't need coding questions. You want to 1v1 me in Fortnite? Dude, I can't build. I will lose. Hi, bro. I'm a fresher.
Josh, how can I get a remote job? I'm trying from 6 months.
What?
I guess my best advice I can give.
Oh, it's Chris Sean.
Almost like
there he is.
A story for yourself.
Gotta put that inspirational piano music. I know because I do it. Accidentally went off the DMs. Michelle hits me with the voice message.
He explained that if we get out from college, we should start applying before getting out. But how about a boot camp? Like, which is the right month to start applying for jobs? So my boot camp, its duration is 4 months.
I mean, you gotta apply before you're ready in every scenario. You gotta apply before you're done with boot. Like I did. My boot camp was 3 months, but it was more like 2 months. And because the last month was project time, which meant, hey, work on a project and ask us questions if you have help. That didn't work out. Like, it was a bad boot camp. But like, I applied at the 2-month thing. They were like, don't apply until you're ready. I'm like, when am I ready? And they're like, you'll know. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know when, so I'm applying right now. So just apply. Portfolio versus experience. Your ability to sell yourself. It's neither. How much is your mortgage? $1,601. It is due in 5 days. That's going to be fun. Yo, what's up, Connor? How's it going, man? You didn't suggest me how to nail coding questions. You're so worried about that. I'm going to go back to build Python. I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out, Joe. Thanks for the making me feel bad about Facebook ads. I feel like, what am I doing? Okay, I'm thinking on applying to a job. I'm 16. I don't know if anyone would contact me due to what? Restrictions? What do you mean? What kind of music do I listen to when I code? I listen to cinematic music. Here, look. Well, I don't know. It depends. Right now, I've been listening to some metal. Before I started the stream, I was listening to some instrumentals of metal music, like rock. Your voice is gravelly, but I still like you. Okay. Well, you haven't heard when I sound like Morty from Rick and Morty? I'm actually 12 years old. Like, sometimes when I play Xbox, I pretend to be like, I'm like 14, and it's like, everyone's like, Josh, shut up. Shut up. Turn off the mic. Go tell your mom. They get super mad. It's the best. I have a really high-pitched voice for my age. So, you know. Do you still feel lost after boot camp of your skills? No, I was always lost. The people love it. Guys, I just turned 13. And my mom said that I could finally use the microphone, and I'm really excited to play. Oh my God, where are you working? I work on. I work at Josh Corp. Any finance books for developers? That's hard. It's hard to do finance books because every book is like, this is not financial advice, or they get sued. True or false? There's no answering that question without triggering people. Soda on keto. Shake my head. This is Coke Zero, which has, I think, sucralose, xylitol, or stevia. One of those, but that doesn't kick you out of keto. So, I feel like you can do a Bart Simpson voice. I've never tried. Plans for more cinematic shots? Yeah, they just take a lot of time to set up for no real return, is what it seems to be. It's like, this seems to be fine. So you think I'm worried about coding questions? Like, yeah, you're way too worried. Dave East, what up, dude? Oh, Dave East. I like Dave East on Spotify. He's got good music. How's keto been treating you? Pretty thin now. Got the 6-pack. Hey, Josh, don't have a degree. Should I stick with web dev? Or would I be able to do machine learning? Yeah, you can do it. You're gonna need a lot of math. You don't even work at Google. I'm out. Okay, well, I mean, I can get some puppies in here if you want a puppy break. Proof of the abs. Well, I've been sitting like this, so you'll see a bunch of red lines. You can go, here's one. Here's one I took this morning if you want to see. Show you on my phone. And before demonetized. Bunch of dog pictures. Please hold. I'm like a I'm like a father with like a newborn, just taking pictures of my dogs all the time. How come so many? Okay. Here you go. There's your boy. There's your boy with grandma hips. Got the shred going. All right. Tinder pics. You don't put shirtless pics on Tinder. That's not how it works. Looking thick. Hey, thanks, man. I personally like my grandma hips. Can I be a programmer, be bad at math? Yes. Can I make a website with Python? Maybe like Flask. Where are the doggos? They're taking naps. It's been a hard morning, okay? They woke up. We went for a car ride. It's been a long day. Tinder doesn't work. What's your Tinder bio? My Tinder bio? What is it? I think my Tinder bio was like, I'll be Dora, you be Diego, let's go explore or something like that. I don't know. Those are lineman hips. Those are some baby Baron hips right there, but I'm a man, so that doesn't work. How do you prepare for coding tests, or do you just wing it? I walk out of riddles. I think they're dumb. If you're going to give me some dumb coding test that isn't going to be what I'm doing on the day-to-day, I'm going to walk out because this is not reflective of what I'm doing on the job. Why are you making me do this? If you're giving me a bunch of fluff to do before I get the job, I can only, imagine. Josh Tinder Tips. Welcome to Tinder Tips with Josh. Today we're talking about how to not be a creep. Tinder works if your pictures aren't garbage. I mean, I don't know. My pictures are okay. Let me find it. Joshua, Baby Bear, and Hips Fluke. Y'all mad. Oh, I haven't looked at this in a while. Where's my bio here? One of them is a thumbnail. Here's my main picture for Tinder. Does it look like me? I should smile. But I'm self-conscious about my teeth, so I don't. Here's another one that I have on Tinder. What else? Here's me with a camera. Obviously, when you got a dog. Oh, we got the workout shot with the pump here and my glasses because I can't see. Look, we got the pump. Here's one where I was with Patrick making a video. Obviously, you got the motorcycle, got the speed triple. And then a little video of my doggos that I made, so you can see both my doggos. That's the joke, guys. That is, Dora and Diego are cousins. Oh my God, that's the joke. That's what makes it funny. That's what makes it funny, right? They're like, oh my God, they're cousins, and you're like, that's the joke. Y'all guys so serious. You guys that serious on dates too? What do you mean by taking viewer calls? So just shoot me a message on Instagram and we'll talk. I don't know if that helped, Michelle. Oh, I sent Rick and Morty calculator. The reason college is learning is the UI field is so saturated. Every field is saturated. I'm going for AI and robotics. My hope is to design AI to make user interfaces. What are my thoughts? I think that you should start with maybe Arduinos first. Ghosted on IG. No. I don't know which one it is. I'm looking for Joseph Domingo Spirito, but I don't see you in here. I don't see it. It's not in here. What do you think about my website? Is it any good? Forgets to link website. Here's one.
Quick question. I went to school for 4 years studying CS. I dropped out the last year and did a boot camp. I'm curious as to what I should put on my resume exactly when it comes to my experience. Thanks.
You don't, for experience, don't like, you want to put projects. Experience Experience isn't that big of a deal. You just want to put projects. Love watching your channel, man. I have one question. Just finished Team Treehouse and was wondering what my next step should be. Like more frameworks. What did you learn at Treehouse? Hey, this is Rilla. I'm Lambda Web 21. Was I a student? No, I was not. I was not a student. Oh, they helped you out. Nice. Yeah, dude, let's do it. Shoot me a message on Discord. Let's do that. Someone sent me a photo. Dude, let me get some of those cookies. You making some breakfast? Thanks, man. How old are you? I'm 28. Hey, Joe. I hope you will see my message. My name is Josh. Actually, my name is Jason, according to the sponsor. Is Data Analyst Bootcamp worth it? Well, which one are you going to go to? Then I'll let you know. There's no such thing as relationships these days. I don't know about that. You can have as many or as little relationships as you want. I mean, like, let's see. Huh. What is my Tinder bio right now? You guys don't care. It's nothing like super serious. Let's see. I have a motorcycle and 2 one-wheels. Who wants to cruise? Like, that's it. And then some people are like sending me reaction gifs and stuff. Like, I don't know. Just regular stuff. I feel like crap. I ate too much pizza. Oh, man. Not good. Josh, your voice looks like Bill... You mean sounds like Bill Burr's? Hear anything bad about Full Stack Academy? Yeah, it's too short. It's way too short. Do you have a degree? I have a degree. This is actually my degree right here from yesterday's video. It's a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. How do you go about finding contracts? Well, I mean, it depends on what kind of stack you have. So here's the actual, where's the paper? I have so many credits. Here you go. I gotta put my thumb on it. Here you go. Can you see it? Probably not. But anyways, Bachelor of Mechanical Engineering. Everyone thinks this right here. Everyone thinks that this paper is what's going to get them the job. They think that, oh, once I have this, and once I spend my money, and once I get this paper, my life is going to be so much easier, and then I can finally get my dream job, and my dream life, and my dream car, and my dream house, and like, is this paper worth it? Is it worth it? No, it's not. I have it. Do you play any instruments? I can play the guitar. What motorcycle do you have? I have a Speed Triple, a Triumph Speed Triple. I found out making card games in Vanilla.js is teaching me a lot. Any other projects? I don't know. You got to kind of find that. What's your salary? I don't have a salary. I would never take a salary. I think salary is a joke. I think salary is a way to lock you in at a certain wage for more work. I think if you take a salary for $100K and they ask you to work 100 hours a week, doesn't matter. You're not getting paid more. I think salary is great for people that are lazy. If you want to do your bare minimum work and get by, hey, you're still getting that nice salary paycheck. But if you want to work more hours and do more work, you're not going to get a raise. You're just going to do more work. Okay, salary's bad. Celery is good. I like peanut butter and celery. Why was your degree so ready to show? Kenneth, at the beginning of my video yesterday, I showed my degree. I was like, I went to college, and I went to boot camp, and I did self-taught. So I went to like, go look at the thumbnail. I'm holding it up. That's why. I just haven't taken it off my desk. Bachelor's degree? Well, I started college at 17, and I graduated when I'm 24. If I'm salaried, I'm doing my 8 hours and dipping. If I'm salaried, I'm going to do 1 hour of work and then mess around the rest of the day. This is why I'm not a good employee. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the bare minimum to impress you, and that's it. and then I'm gonna do my own thing because I don't wanna work for you. I want to work for me. I don't want to build your dreams. I want to build mine. If I'm salaried and I'm getting paid $100K, I'm gonna do 10 minutes. And if you're like, looks great, Josh, I'm gonna watch YouTube, do Udemy, do whatever I want for the rest of the day. And that's terrible. I'm a terrible employee. I admit to it. And if you're like that, the only other option is to do it yourself. So, I mean, I'm going to come in, I'm going to pretend like look like I'm working, and then I'm going to alt-tab when you walk by, and I'm going to continue doing what I want to do because I don't want to build your dream. I want to build Josh's dream, okay? I don't want to get the CTO or the CEO a new yacht. I want to get Josh a new yacht, you know? Like, have you ever been asked about your degree? People are like, so why the switch from mechanical engineering? And I'm like, well, I mean, I didn't like it. What is Josh's dream? Josh's dream is to pay off my debt and give my parents a good life. That's my goal. My goal is to let my parents retire and live a good life. My goal is to take my dad outside the country because he's never been outside the U.S. before. My goal is to take my dad to the Grand Canyon because he's never seen that before. My goal is to take my mom out of the country because she's never seen that before. My goal is to give them a nice house so that they can retire and live in peace because they struggled their whole life. My goal is to be able to maybe live a good life while they live theirs, and then I can live my good life while I'm paying for theirs. You know, like that's my goal. I want to help people. My goal is to get people into a better life. Personally, what motivates me? Helping my family. Everyone's just struggled so long, and I see all my cousins and I see all my family members, and like they're just spoiled rotten, right? All of my cousins had like rich uncles and aunts, and they're just like, school was paid for, brand new car at 16 years old. You know, I didn't even get a car at 16. And then when I turned like 18, I got a car from an auction that was like $300 and broke when I was driving it home, you know? So like my family just like struggled pretty much. And all my cousins and stuff were just spoiled rotten. So it's like, you guys will never understand. Like, I just have zero respect. You'll never understand the struggle. I've been following your advice. I'm the worst employee too. Yeah. Do you work at Fang? No, I don't work for anybody. I don't want to be told what to do or how to do it or when to do it. I do it myself. And that's, you know, but to do that, you got to have a job. You rarely talk about your wife. That's because I don't have a wife, my man. I had a wife, like past tense. Where are you originally from? I am from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm the best employee. All right, well, let me give you a pat on the back and a $25 gift card to Target. Thanks, man. Thanks for putting in 120 hours a week this year. I appreciate you, and I'm gonna reward you specifically by giving you a certificate of thank you for contributing to the team. And please go enjoy this nice $25 gift card. All right, we appreciate you. I'm gonna go get back on my yacht that you just purchased for me. Thank you. Okay, that's what being a good employee is. Doing what you're told. How to do it, when to do it, where to be. That's what happened to my dad. That's actually what happened to my dad. My dad, he got like six more contracts for his company because he was the face of the company. He got like 6 more contracts, and they gave him a $15 McDonald's certificate, and they gave his manager a trip to the Caribbean. And my dad was like, I did all this work. I negotiated the contracts and the money. And you take my credit, like middle management, and it's just useless. Absolutely useless. And I think he got like a paper that said, thanks for being a valued employee, with like an actual embroidered gold sticker or some BS, you know? Like, so anyways, I quit my IT help desk job. Nice, dude. What's your dad's channel centered around? It's DIY and teaching mechanics to the younger people. Do you play Fortnite? I can't build. What did your parents think when you wanted to go to school in Finland? I don't know. I don't care. I don't really care. I don't care what my parents think. I don't care what my family thinks. I don't care what anyone thinks. All I want to do is help people. And that's it. That's it. Like, I don't have a traditional relationship with my parents like a lot of people in other countries do. Like, I know in India, family is a huge thing, and doing what your parents want and feeling pressured by your parents there is a big, big thing. You kind of gotta appease them, right? It's all about family there. Here, where I was raised, my family didn't give two shits about what I did in my life, and they were just like, yeah, do whatever you want. And I was like, okay, cool. And that's what I did. So it's like, I don't care. Like, and then number two, I pay all your bills. So you basically have no say. I pay your rent, I pay your phone bill, I pay your car, I pay your gas, I pay your food. I'm trying to get you to do it yourself, but like, I pay everything. So you don't get to have an opinion, okay? But, you know, it's not like that. We're not banging like heads all the time. Yeah, I did. I got a mechanical engineering degree. My parents kind of pressured me into like doing mechanical engineering because that's what they said to do. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. And that's what I did. And then I got it and I realized I was like, okay, well, I'm never following this advice. Yeah, everyone wants to know like my politics or like religion or all the things that you're not supposed to talk about, and you don't, because there's no answer. You can't talk about politics, you can't talk about religion, you can't talk about like gun laws and stuff. You can't talk about anything that is divisive because there's no reason. Like, let me just ask you the question, like, if everyone is upset and angry, who won here today? Right? Like, if I answer a question and people get mad, who won? Who came out on top today? Besides us just wasting a bunch of time. No point. Have you ever heard of a dev position that also has to do help desk stuff like fixing? That doesn't, I don't know. That sounds like IT dev. That sounds like you're doing two jobs, Shifty Eyes. That sounds like you're a developer and they just gave you the IT guy's job too. So you should go tell them, hey, this is the IT guy's job. I just happen to know how to do it, so. I hope the stand-ups at my new job aren't this long, dude. Stand-ups are supposed to be like 15 minutes, Brett. If you're here and you enjoy the stream, maybe hit the thumbs up. I'm gonna make part 2 today. I'm gonna make part 2 of This Is Not Real Life, and I'm gonna start it off with the video that I made because I just wanted to fit in. I was like, oh well, let me show you a day, and it's like really pretentious, and you can like see my car and stuff. It's super bad. So I'm gonna start with roasting my video, so that way people can't get mad. It's gonna be good. Hopefully it's good. Maybe it sucks. I don't know. But because I also worked there, I can explain what I actually did too. Okay, well. Is social media manager also IT? No, that's just like a form of marketing. That's not even marketing. That's just managing. It's crazy. What do you do for money? What do I do for money? I have merchandise. I get donations. I sell my resume and cover letter. By the way, you can check that out. It's on my website. The link is down there. What else? YouTube ad revenue, sponsorships. Make more This Is Not Real Life videos? Sure, I will, and I'll start with mine. Favorite Netflix series? Stranger Things is coming on soon. That'd be pretty good. I need to get back to JavaScript. See you later. Hey, thanks. Jeremy, have a good day, dude. Have a great day. How old should I be before I start applying? Well, I mean, it depends on how... I mean, what's the age that you can work there? I just subscribed to you for being real. Don't mess it up. Okay, no pressure. Gotta go. Thanks for the laugh and advice. Hey, Jay, have a good day. What do you think of working for the Big Four? I will never work for the Big Four because I think it's full of a bunch of fluff. And there's like... I will always work at a startup because a startup lets you do what you want, typically. If you're going to work 13 hours, why do it for Google when you can do it for someone that lets you pick what you want to do? New camera angles? Kinda, yeah. I upped it a little bit. Is it better? I don't know. Big Four is lame, overrated, saturated. Everyone thinks that all the best, I don't know. If you'd like to go support the channel. I have a Patreon. That's mainly what I'd like, and then I can give you like all access to courses and all that kind of fun stuff. If you'd like, I'll link to things if you want to support. But there's a bunch of cool perks. Right now, only one person has it, and it did not work. It did not work at all. So, woohoo! And then there's also resume and cover letter here that you can check out if you want. Yeah, so there's one that's like $10. You get the resume and cover letter, and you support the channel. So it's like Patreon too. Anyways, be the underdog. Yeah. So look at what everyone is doing and go the other way. That's probably a good philosophy on life. Look at how everyone does things and be like, I'm gonna go that way, thanks. Because otherwise, you're just gonna get in line and join the crowd and blend in with the crowd. And do you want to blend in with your crowd because you're gonna get paid like everyone else in the crowd? You're gonna have to act like everyone else in the crowd. And who's controlling the crowd? Ever ask yourself that question? Why don't you just not join it and go that way? GPA doesn't matter. Had a rough semester. Yeah, GPA doesn't matter. GPA matters to, well, let's see. GPA matters when you're applying for an internship or entry-level positions. No, it matters maybe at an internship, but only people that don't know any better apply to internships. Why would you ever apply to an internship? Just apply to a regular job where they don't care about your GPA, then ask for part-time. Gotta go. Have a good day. Freddie, have a good day, man. What do you think of online courses on DataQuest, DataCamp? I don't know anything on those. Never done them. What's a good open source platform? Free Code Camp. Would you work at the Big Four for brand purposes, like the tech lead? No, sorry, I'm building my own brand from scratch. I don't lean on the company names to say, I worked at Google, so that means I'm really smart. Let me go ahead and lean on that so you can trust me because I worked at Google. No, I'm building my brand from scratch. I want to do it all myself, thanks. I don't lean on other people to do things. No, thank you, I'll do it myself. That's kind of my motto. No, thank you, I'll do it myself. Unless I really, really can't figure it out, then I'll ask for help. But in general, no, thank you, I'll do it myself. Because that's job security right there. That's skill security. No, thank you. I'll do it myself. I'll learn how to do this. I don't want to. No, I'm not going to pay you to do it. I'll learn it myself. I don't care. I don't care. I don't lean on the names of stuff. I don't lean on the names of stuff to grow my brand. Sorry. Oh, I'm an ex Silicon Valley. Like, sorry. I don't care. I'm a regular person. I would say I'm like 99% of you guys, and I'm building it up from scratch. So, it's just on the hype, you know. Are you not ex Google? No, I'm not ex Google, ex Patreon, ex Facebook, ex any of that because it doesn't matter. I'm sure he's a cool guy, but, I mean, you do what you do for clicks, right? Unfortunately, I don't lean on the name of anyone else. I do it myself. And I think you should too, because that's security. If you have something and you don't understand how to do it, learn it. Learn how to do it and do it. Don't scramble any future collaboration opportunity, though. Well, I already asked Yoma to collab, and he ghosted me for a second time, and I linked him to my email where I said, here, over a year ago, I sent you an email and asked to collab, and you ghosted me. And so then I said, do you want to do another one? And he's like, no, I'll just roast my video. And I was like, I'm not going to roast your video, dude. If I roast your video, you're going to send your army at me. You and Tech Lead are going to send your whole army at me. And this is how Josh Fluke's channel gets canceled, by me roasting you. Even if I say you said it was okay, it doesn't happen unless you're in the video with me. And he said, nah, man, maybe I'll just roast yours instead. So, he doesn't want to collab with me. I'm not cool enough. Whatever. No collab opportunity anyways. And I was like, so you I think I said swerved on harder than a driver in another lane, and he never responded. So, he doesn't want anything to do with me. I'm sure he's a cool dude. I'm sure he's got some value to offer. But he doesn't want to collab with me. I'm not Silicon Valley. I'm not Google or Facebook. I'm not, It's whatever. it was you know, I tried to offer value in the email that I sent. In the email that I sent when I asked to collab with him, the first thing I said was, I don't want to waste your time. Here's how I can provide value to you. That's what I said. I don't want to waste your time. Here's how I can provide value to you today. Like, because that's what it's offered, right? Like, I was very aware. I was like, you have way more subs than me, and I'm getting a lot more out of this just by you doing a video with me. So here, let me tell you how I can provide value to you. And he ghosted me. So, whatever, it's fine. That's how it goes. Are you a mechanical engineer? I sure am. You're more of a salesman than a dev. It doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Here's the engineering degree. Here, let me focus it. I just have to like Finland gives you a Finland is dumb. They put your social security number. Is it somewhere else too? All right. They put your social security number on your degree, like your finished social security number. Here you go. Right there. I'm just gonna zoom in. There we go. Your mic is too low. It's because I was over there. Please stop throwing shade at other YouTubers. Okay. Turn up the mic. Mic is up. Thinking of Lambda? Hey Zeus, that'd be awesome, dude. How old are you? I'm 28. Can you build an engine? That's not mechanical engineering. Mechanical engineering is designing and solving problems around forces and statics and dynamics and electrical devices and stuff like that. I didn't throw any shade, right? It's because I don't know. Your social is 1, 2, 3, 4. It does have some numbers. The blue stamp is legit. I actually had real pen ink here. She didn't even stamp her name, dude. She actually signed it at the bottom. Hand signed by someone I never met to say that this is real. Perfect. Can you even parry in Dark Souls? Nah, probably not, dude. I'm not very good. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Sam gets it. I just roll around a lot, and then I run out of fatigue, and then I die. Then I start over, and I do it again until I throw my Xbox out the window. You lost a bunch of weight from last year. What did you do? I stopped. I did. You know what I did? I'll tell you what I did. I did about 4 sets of keeping my mouth shut and not eating food. That's what I did. How long do you think someone should learn? Joseph, it's 462 hours. Oh, you sound very sad, man. Look, dude, look, I'm not, just because I don't sound like Jacksepticeye or, let's see, Ali A or any of these other really hyper cocaine, here, just for you. I think you're just baiting me. I think you're baiting me. Are you ready? How's it going, guys? Welcome to another stream. I'm so happy that you're all here today. Thanks for showing up to the stream. Guys, let's see if we can get 3,000 likes. Guys, I'm doing a giveaway for a free iPhone. Let's see. All you got to do for the giveaway for the iPhone is be subscribed and make sure you leave a comment on the video. I'm really excited about you guys being here. What kind of questions? Guys, let's make sure we smash that like button, guys. Smash it, okay? Give me a like, is that what you want? Is this what you want from me? Because that's not real life. You know, that's just straight up. All right, guys. You know, like, that's what that is. What did we miss? Why so sad? Exactly. Yep. Any plans for your pop's birthday? I don't know what I should do. My dad's birthday is on the 30th. I don't know. You should do that every 5 minutes. Yeah, people just come in and out. The stream ended abruptly. Yeah, my CPU froze pretty much. Oh, please make a video with you saying all the cliche YouTuber intros. I don't know if that would do well, but sure, we could try that. But I think we'd have to start with Peter McGinnon. What's up, everybody? And then we could maybe do John Sonmez. Hey, what's up? It's John Sonmez from SimpleProgrammer.com. And then who else do we got? I don't know. You pick. Whoops. Nope. PC specs. 64 gigs of RAM. You want coding phase. I'll leave that to coding phase. Do you like to draw? Not really. Can you do vlogs or study with me videos? There's no value. Do I need Lambda? Do I need to Lambda? What does that mean? Jake Paul? Nah. Would definitely be throwing shade. Throwing shade is copying their intros? Nah. How much money does it cost to make a site like, I don't know, it depends. Are you doing the dev work? I think the better question is how much time? Legit specs? Yeah, 64 gigs of RAM. That's all I got. I don't even have a monitor right now. React.js. All the way. Do you recommend creating content daily to grow an audience? I recommend creating content that people can get something and like take away. So at the end of the video, you should give them a piece of advice that they can go use. Can you explain a beginner's path in the IT? The IT or programming? They're different. Well, let's see. So Tappa wants to know. Bro, Joshua, what's your routine like with you grinding on YouTube? You want to know my routine? Well, I'll let you know my oh my god, I can't. It's hard. It's really hard to maintain that. We could do like Sid the Sloth from Ice Age. This is a good one. This one's really good. You sound like you just add a little lisp, but it's in your cheeks, and then you sound like a classic stereotype nerd. It's the best. Like I've never even seen sunlight before. What else we got? Where's the paper boy? Bro, I don't speak that way. I don't, right? But I mean, you might. Where's Mr. Paperboy? Just calling to see if Chris is there. I got a whole cellar full of popsicles. Only noobs need sunlight, guys. Look, okay, if you don't want to discuss syntax, get out of my cubicle. Can you do a video on someone searching a job? Yeah, dude, I can do that. Who paid for this? Do Michael Scott. That one's really loud. Do Rick's voice from Rick and Morty. Morty. Shut up, Morty. You gotta add that burp in there. Would you do some live coding? No, I don't do live coding. You lost 20 viewers? Okay. I just feel bad for the people that have this on like alt-tabbed in the background. So this is for you. Hello, everybody there in the background, just listening to me, just as a podcast while you're at work. I hope you're having a great Tuesday afternoon. I can also do Stitch. I can do Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, but that one's really weird. It's kind of like you gotta be really weird. I don't know. That one's weird. Do you make good money? Just came from Sprint Review. Always a fun time. Did you play Sprint Poker? You lost another 20 viewers. What do you want? What do you want from me? Am I supposed to be like, wait, come back? Like, that was no way near Stitch.
I think that you're just mad because this is the voice that I assigned to you in chat.
Do the pickle tech lead. No, I'm good. I mean, we're all weird. We're all weird in our own way, right? We're all just we're all just trying to pretend not to be weird so that we can make friends, so that we can be weird together with our friends. Have you considered starting your own consultancy? Taylor, I don't want to consult because that means I have to sell my time to you. And I don't want to sell my time. I want to sell a product. That was Mickey Mouse. Okay, well, I guess I need some more practice. Like, I don't want to have to be like, if you do a consultancy, that means you have to be somewhere at a certain time for a certain length of time, and you have to sell your hours. I don't want to sell 1 hour and get paid $100. I want to sell 500 hours and get paid $100 for each of those hours. But hey, you can only do 1 hour a time. That's physics, time, space, You can't sell more than 1 hour at a time, which means if you sell hourly, that's dumb. It's bad. Like, sell products instead. Like, I can sell 1 hour for $100, or I can sell 10 products for $100 each in that same hour. So which one are you going to do? I'm not going to sell my time. Where can I find job offers from companies? You're not going to find job offers from companies. You'll find interviews from companies, but stackoverflow.com will be good. Sell your employees' hours? No, I get paid on results, not by time, not by any of that. Like, I get paid on results. If I accept, if the demand is there, sure. What products do you sell? Right now I have resume and cover letter. You should try meditation. Does it look like I'm seeking approval? I think we're just having fun. I just did a whole gym trip. Nice, dude. You have to create value, right? You have to create value. So like the other day, like someone bought my resume and cover letter. It was in the stream yesterday or 2 days ago. He was like, "Hey, bro, bought the cover letter, got a $100,000 job, but like I'm currently working an internship, getting paid like $13, and they're gonna fire me for my lack of work. But they knew that they don't know that I have $100K and whatever, blah blah blah. I don't want to, Aaron is projecting his insecurity by accusing me of insecurity. You need to calm down. Thanks for telling me what I need to do. You sound like my parents when I was younger. You need to clean your room. Look, just because there's 36 Mountain Dew bottles in here doesn't mean it's... You can do Code Mentor, another source of income. Again, code mentoring is selling your time one-on-one. Even if you teach classes get to a certain point where it's not manageable. No. Go to your room. Make your bed. I just want to play WoW, Mom. Mom, I'm almost level 60. I almost got my really fast mount, Mom. I just need a few more gold. Don't make me go outside. That was a World of Warcraft joke. If you didn't get it, that's all I did as a kid. So what's the smallest way? So just get WooCommerce on WordPress. That's what I do. It's free. Shopify's too expensive. I'm not able to learn anything new. Whenever I try to learn, boomer status with the level 60 reference. I'm using modern resume. Cool, dude. League of Legends greater than WoW. League of Legends wasn't a thing when vanilla WoW was out, so. But, I'm good. Came here looking for advice, but after hearing you, I think I'll continue being freelance. I think that you should be freelance because you can make your own hours, you can do your own taxes. So this is what I talked about before, but if you make $100K working for a company as a salary, and I make $100K as a freelancer, I'm taking home more money at the end of the day. You want to know why? Because I get to business expense my internet, I get to business expense my phone. I get to business expense all my hardware that I buy. Where if you're an employee working for a company as a salary, you don't get to business expense any of that. And basically, like, you got to pay your phone out of your profit, so you don't get the business expense, which means you don't get to lower your overall income, which means you get higher taxes. So if you can do it yourself, do it yourself. Freelance is crap. Well, maybe you just suck at selling. Because that's all freelance is, my man. But you should have a side hustle. What's your first language? English. Can you make 100K as a freelancer? You can make more than that. I make more than that. What about remote contract work? Contract work is freelancing with a time limit. You don't have to pay for a commute. Also true. I want to do the same, but don't know what your videos to make that has value. So teach something. Just teach something, like to anyone. Teach anything. If you learn HTML, teach it. If you can't provide value to anyone anywhere, you're not going to get paid. That's how money works. You have something that is valuable. Someone pays you for it. Do you believe in your product and it obtaining results? Yes, I believe in the product. If like, go look at the reviews. You can go look at the reviews of it. You make more than 100K. Nice. It doesn't matter. It's not about the number. It's about living expenses. You got to start thinking about living expenses. If you're in Silicon Valley and you make 120K, everyone's like, oh my God, that's so much money. You have to start thinking this as a percentage. So let's say 120K is 100% of your money, but let's say living cost 65% of your money and food cost, I don't know, 20% of your money. Okay, so now you have like no money left. So it's not that much money. You gotta start thinking about these in terms of percentages and not dollar value. There are 1,000 people who teach HTML on YouTube. Oh, so you're falling into the classic, it's been done before. I see. I got you. So you're having the same thoughts as my dad. I was like, hey Dad, you should teach like mechanics and stuff on YouTube. He's like, there's already like 100,000 people that teach like auto stuff on. I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's all about execution. Are you an entrepreneur or a wantrepreneur? You pick. Are you a one day guy kind of guy, or are you a like, you know, let's try this kind of guy? Or people want to see it today. Like, you know why people keep doing videos? 2018 edition, 2019 edition. People ask me to code, and they know that there's other people that teach code, but they want to see it from me or from you. Like, that's how that works. Quoting Shark Tank. Is that what they say on Shark Tank? I got that from MJ DeMarco. Hook it up with a coupon code. You do get a coupon code. If you submit the little thing for the newsletter, you get a coupon code mailed to you back. How often do you stream? Every day. What's the downfall of being freelance? That you might not have more clients lined up. Single, 30%, rent is $2,200 a month. And you probably have a bunch of roommates, right? So my mortgage is $1,600, and I have a whole house and a yard and all this stuff for myself, and you have rent and probably like 4 roommates, and you're all paying $2,200 a month, and the actual rent is like $8,000. Are you an entrepreneur or a wantrepreneur? Are you a one day or a let's do this, or let's get it done? We'll figure it out while we do it. Can I get a collab? Sure. Thoughts on getting a master's degree? Useless. You make 65K, live in Wisconsin. Yeah, exactly. It's all about percentages. It's not about numbers. People are like, oh my God, that's so much money. So if I make a little bit over 100K, but I have to make, let's see, how much do I have to make to live per month? I think right now I need to make about $4,900 per month just to be able to live. Okay, we're not talking saving money. $4,900. Let me break that down for you. I have my rent. I have my car payments because I gave my car to my dad and got another car. And what else do I have? Oh, insurances for all of us to drive, food for him, gas for him. What else do I have? Taxes also, right? So all the money that I make is not taxed. So I have to take taxes out, you know? So actual money that I need is like $3,300 a month to live, But because of taxes, you need more money because you're going to have to pay taxes. So if I make $3,300, I gotta still pay taxes on that. So now I'm down to like $2,200, you know? So how would you ask your boss for a pay raise? You come in there with a big old clipboard of stuff that you did for the company that made it money. 4K to live? Yeah, 4K to live. I'm talking about keeping my business running. I'm talking about internet. I'm talking about electricity. I'm talking about gas bills, food for my dogs, gas to drive and go places, the gym. Like, I don't live an extravagant life, you know? Like, I live I got a refill. I reused this cup today. I washed it and I took it to the gas station and got a refill to save 50 cents, okay? The millionaire next door is next door, and you don't even know it because they don't spend money on lavish things. People that have money don't spend it. That's why they have money. You should come here to Eastern Europe. I might go to I think Poland is good, right? There's a lot of hot chicks in Poland from what I can tell. Sounds like it'd be good. Super cheap to live. Video idea: running a web dev freelance business, including tax tips, budgeting, etc. That's not a video. That's like a course. That's something that I wouldn't give away for free. Nah, not too. No way. Frugality is the secret to millionaire status. Maybe. You can be frugal, but there's sometimes it's just look, man, you're only living once. Spend the money. So you have to balance. How much did you spend on gas to drive to get your $50 refill? Well, I actually didn't spend any money on gas. I rode my one wheel, which is electric, so. Is travel the new materialistic thing that people are chasing? Travel is not materialistic. Travel actually opens your eyes to other people's living and other people's cultures and how you can see not everyone thinks like you. When you don't travel, you live in a little bubble and you don't see how other people think, which kind of... Do you follow other tech YouTubers? No. I do this all day. How do you pay taxes as a freelancer? You pay taxes as a freelancer. You have to send a check to the IRS. So last year, or this past year, I sent a check to the IRS for $33,000. That was fun. That's like a new car, right? To look in your bank account and you see $33,000 sitting in a bank account and to know you can't spend a single penny of that or IRS is coming for you, that was interesting. That was really interesting. Can you scroll up and read my comment? My hands are tied. I can't scroll. You can type it again. Are we done with stand-up? Yeah, it's been 2 hours. I gotta make a video. Oh, actually, I'm going to Buffalo Wild Wings today in an hour. I totally forgot about that. Today is double wings. Double wings at Buffalo Wild Wings. If you're out there, it's not even sponsored. I just really like wings because it's the only thing I can eat on keto. Have you heard anything from Aaron and Beta? No, he just kind of chills, man. He just kind of chills, just living his life. Freelance, you better take 25% of what you earned. Yeah, I mean, more than that. How much do my clients pay for freelance? If I had to this man is so cheap. So you get demonized if you're cheap. You get demonized if you have a lot of money. Oh, you're just a rich guy with the 1%. And then people shit on you when you don't want to spend money. So there's really no winning. You're a classic example of that, Manipate there. Thank you for the trigger. I appreciate you. I lost control, guys, there a little bit. But there's just no winning. You just can't. You can't please everybody on YouTube, you know? Hooters has unlimited wings for $14.99 on Wednesdays. Dima, I did that. I went there, and you know how many they give you? They give you 4 at a time. So you literally have to come back. You have to come back and They give you 3 to 5 wings on a plate when you go to Hooters and you get the unlimited wings. They give you 3. I'm like, before you turn around and walk away, I've already scarfed these babies down. You know, and I was like, can I just go ahead, bring another plate. You set this one on the table, turn around and bring me another plate. This is going to be gym every day, 6 days a week. I know. That's what I was like. Me and my friend were there for like 3 hours. Like, you get 2, I get 2. Are we going to split this? You want to share the fork too? Like, come on. What is this intimate level of Buffalo Wild Wings that you're giving me here? You play any video games? Not Realm Royale, like Ring of Elysium, stuff like that. Thank you for the amazing content. Hey, thank you, man. Is it a big problem if your portfolio takes a few seconds to load? Or the hiring manager going to lose patience? Yeah, you need to make it snappy. Your portfolio needs to be snappy. Brian, thanks for the vids. It's going to be self-taught. Your vids are helpful. Appreciate it. No, you know what? I appreciate you guys. Throw the cup away. It's finished. Do you guys not care? Okay? Do you... Hold on. You want to know? You want to know why I don't... You know, why I cut the plastic and I save my plastic cups? Let me show you why. Okay? This is why I don't throw my cups away and I save the environment and I try to do my part and I cut my little 6-pack paper, and this is why, okay? Do you guys not understand? I try to keep it wholesome. How much do you invest in crypto? I don't think of crypto as an investment. That's mistake number 1. Announce Club Penguin 2. What? What's up, dude? Yeah, it's like unlimited, but they give you any... Yeah, so you got to be there forever. Crypto is love. Crypto is life. Crypto is how you lose all your money. Gotta go. Later, dude. Those plastic cups shouldn't be reused option. Bacteria grow in the micros... Okay. Well, I guess if you don't see me live streaming anymore, you can thank Tanker. He knows the real reason. Unscripted or Millionaire Fastlane? No, that's not an either or. That's not an either or question. That's both. Unscripted first, then Millionaire, then Crushing It by Gary Vee, then The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. I lost 100K on coins. Feels sad, man. Do you believe it will replace fiat within our lifetime? No. I think it will be like a complementary thing, not a replacement. I lost like 13 grand from investing in crypto, so... Why all the good channels have no subscribers? I don't know. This is not a very good channel. Just, you shouldn't watch. Gary Vee legit or no? Gary Vee's legit. Gary Vee's business model is dependent upon new viewers because he says a lot of the same things over and over and over again. Occasionally he'll do different kind of topics and try new things, but basically Gary Vee's business model is dependent on new people coming to hear what he has to say for the first time, and that's I think that's kind of how it works, right? Like a lot of people hear the same thing. The same thing here, right? A lot of people ask the same question, and I'm okay to answer it. Like it's okay. Like everyone else in the chat has seen the question before, but this person is new to the channel, so repeat yourself. It's fine. No one cares. Ever think of starting your own software company? No, I wouldn't make a software company. I would make like a brand building company because I think that's the game changer. Like, because who are you gonna hire? Are you gonna hire the guy that has a bunch of Medium articles, videos, and like proof of doing work when he's not having to do work and just trying to actually like help people? Or are you gonna hire the guy that just submits a resume and hopes that you respond? Who are you gonna hire? And so that's if you want to be hired and have a brand. But if you don't, you can do like what I do, and you can build a brand, and you can sell things and provide value yourself and hopefully get support that way. Or if something bad happens to you, you say, hey guys, can anyone help me out? Because now you have an audience. Like building a brand is everything. You can skip marketing. You can make a startup and you don't have to pay a marketing team if you have a brand. You want to know why? Because you just go to your audience and you're like, hey guys, go check this out, rather than having to give $5,000 to somebody. The resume guy is more humble. That doesn't mean he's more humble. You ever seen people that are like, I'm a senior developer, and then you bring them to the interview and they think that they're God's gift to earth? Like, I'm too good to be making those videos for free, trying to help people in my free time. My time is valuable. Like, the resume guy is not more humble. That's not even true. It's probably the other way, right? Because the other guy is actually trying to help people for free. Anyways, supposed to be coding, but I got caught up in this live. John, I appreciate you. I appreciate your time, man. If you'd like to support the channel, this is my Patreon. And if you would like to just buy a thing, here's that. Basically, it's not going to me. Any dollars that you give me is not going in my bank account. It's going right up there to my dad's rent. Otherwise, I lose, like, I think right now I'm at a net loss this month of like $780 so far. Feels good. What are you coding? Me? Nothing right now. I mean, I code my website. Maybe game dev. I keep saying it. Go follow me on Twitch. I'm going to do game dev on Twitch. I promise. One of these mornings, we're going to stream on here for an hour and then go to Twitch and do game dev. I promise. My membership is still processing. Okay, I'll approve it. How much does your dad charge you for rent? My dad doesn't charge me for rent. I pay his rent. I pay for my mortgage and I pay for his rent because he lives in a basement. Do you have a girlfriend? Which one? Which one are we talking about? Arizona State University online. Okay, yeah. So here you go. Anything that's a university is Trilogy education. If you see anything that says University of, Coding Bootcamp University or whatever, that's Trilogy education. It's garbage. Don't go. Do you use Unity? I did it once. Unity is okay for single player, but Unreal Engine's got a bunch of way more free assets. They've really been pushing hard. They have Fortnite money. Mainly, they have Fortnite money. So Unreal Engine is kicking some butt. You ever feel like we ask the same thing over and over? No, dude. Ask the same question over and over and over. It's fine. I'll answer it. It's all good. I missed it. What'd I miss? Yeah. Are tech schools up to par? Some tech schools. Where do I learn JavaScript? Free Code Camp. Nice dodge on the girlfriend question. You didn't specify. You said, do you have a girlfriend? And I said, which one are you talking about? Godot engine is free and open source. No licensing fees at all. I don't care. If you're worried about 5% of the money that they take from you, you're not making enough money. It's like when people are like, well, what about, you need to get married to save on taxes. If you're worried about taxes, you're not making enough money. If you're worried about fees, you're not making enough money. You do it because you want to do the thing and get it done and make the money. Do you have a boyfriend? Which one are you talking about? I got lots of bros. What are your beliefs on life in general? Just don't. My general advice is just try to help people leave this place better than when you left it. I'm married to the grind, okay? No, it's not. Do you think obsessing over money is healthy? Money is freedom. That's why people obsess over it. People that obsess over money to buy material items, yes, that's bad. But people that want money to buy their freedom, probably not so bad. Because that's what you're trading. You're trading your freedom for money. You're trading material happiness for money. Do you find yourself in periods where you stop playing video games in order to get projects done? Sometimes I'll play a video game for like an hour, and then I'll just be like, Do you have an anime girlfriend? Which one? I'm just going to say that to every question. I don't have a girlfriend, but I've, got a few girls that I've been taking on dates. No big deal. If you appreciate what Josh is doing, here, look, we'll turn on Ali A mode. Are you ready? Guys, if you appreciate what I'm doing, make sure to smash that like button, guys. Smash the like button. We're doing an iPhone giveaway. All you got to do is be subscribed and leave a comment on the video to be entered to win the iPhone giveaway. Guys, let's see if we can get 3,000 likes on this video, because if we can get 3,000 likes on this video, I will actually do one jumping jack. I'm just really sad as a person. What are your hobbies outside of work? This is my hobby, and it's work, so it's kind of nice. Guys, all you need to do is enter for a chance to win. I'm giving away 25,000 V-Bucks, guys. College is free, but 6 to 7 years. What's your opinion? Definitely don't do that. Jumping jack height. All right, here we go. We're doing jumping jack. You can't see, but like, I don't have enough room. I'm gonna hit my curtains. All right. We did it. I'm gonna go ride my motorcycle. I think I'm gonna take my motorcycle to B-Dubs. So if you guys want to come have some Buffalo Wild Wings with me, I will be going to Buffalo Wild Wings down in Draper. So can I email you some more RAM? I don't need to email it to you. You can just download it. Those days when you shelled push-ups? Well, so Aubrey, I do keto, right? So I don't have glucose to do the kind of volume that I was doing when I was eating high carbs. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the stream, guys. If you did enjoy the stream, and I know it was kind of like we started off as answering questions. I'm sorry if I ghosted you. Should I go to college? No. Are your parents going to kick you out? What kind of bike do you have? I have a speed triple. 1050 Triumph 2012. I'm sorry if I missed you, but I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. We're going to do part 2 today. We're definitely going to do part 2. And I'm going to start with my video. So hopefully you guys are around. I appreciate you. Welcome to the new viewers. What does F mean? Fudge? It means F to pay respects. It's a Call of Duty meme. Best open source Python. Yeah. I'm going to go eat some wings. So you guys have a good one, and come say hi if you're here. That sounds so vain. Oh, that sounds so douchey. Hey, come say hi if you see me. I can't wait to see, like, implying people want to see me. But for real, what are reviews on HackerRank? Code Chef, only good for Fang. Best city for tech, remote. I'll see you guys. In the video, and then tomorrow morning again in another one. Norbert, Alex, Pratem, Siam, you've asked me, are you angry, many times, because you're trying to like bait me into being angry, but I see your comments. We do. You're cool. We want to see you. Maybe I'll do a meetup at 100K. Would you guys be down to do a meetup at 100K? I don't know where I'd do it, and I don't want someone to follow me home because I'm here a lot. Give job. Like literally, I'm afraid to do a meetup because if I do a meetup and someone follows me home, like we're doing a live stream and then I'm like this, right? And like some dude's face is just at the window. I don't want that. Norbert, thanks for tuning in. What time tomorrow in GMT? I have no idea. Like 2 hours ago from now. Give wings, dude. I'll give you some wings. It's double wings at B-Dubs. Mana Pete, thanks for the trigger earlier. Appreciate you. I'm so cheap. I remember. Never forget. Just kidding. I still love you. Do you get any kinds of creativity, music, art other than video making? Video is way more than just video making. There's editing, there's the science to editing, there's the art to editing, there's cinematics, there's setting up shots, there's direct positioning. So for example, the camera's a little bit above me right now. This is known as a hero shot to kind of symbolize power and authority, where if it's under, it makes you look alone and vulnerable, and where if it's eye to eye, you can just be like neutral. Like there's some stuff like that. It's pretty artful in cinematography, but it's music? No, not really. This man being petty, send me some wings. I got you, fam. I'll get you some fried pickles. It's not keto. Angela wants some wings. Got you. Is the double wings your... No, it's double wings on Tuesday at every B-Dubs. Real recognize. We appreciate you. Gabrielle, prefer strict manager. I prefer the strict manager. Gabriel, I appreciate you. I just want to let you know that you need to get back to work. All of you guys listening to me in the background, you need to get back to work, okay? get back to work. All right? You need to listen. You need to get back to work and complete that project by the deadline so I can take all of your credit and tell my boss, and so that I get my bonus and I can thus give you your $15 Target gift card for our holiday appreciation. Okay? So you guys need to get back to work. I appreciate you, and thanks for joining the stream. But back to work. All right? I'll see you guys in the next one.